Good morning. You're looking live at Cardinal Field. It's breakfast and baseball here in Louisville again. First time this spring. And we're thrilled you joined us this morning as the Olney Tigers travel about 30 miles west to match up against our Cardinals this morning. The Cardinals are coming off an 8-1 upset win, I would think you'd call it, against a huge team from Champaign Centennial, and then also had a nice 19-3 win against Mulberry Grove last week. This will be Olney's first game of the year, but we know they've had many years of good teams, and should be a pretty good game today. It's been quite a rivalry over the years, even all the way back when I played in the 90s. So along with Roy Taylor, I'm Joshua Zink. We're happy to be bringing you today's game, and obviously continued coverage of North Clay baseball on Wabash Communications. We're kind of being a little rush this morning. Game's getting ready to start, so we're going to kind of fly through some things. We're going to, right now, currently, the coaches are meeting with the umpires, and we're just about getting ready to get started. I'm going to go quickly over to Roy real quick, and we'll go over the lineups here. Roy?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go over the lineups. For the Cardinals, we have Tyson Jones playing right. Quincy Aldridge, center field. Jordan Blummer is playing first base today. Reese Blank is on the bump. Ethan Burkett, third base. Briar Repking, short. Colt Van Dyke is the DH for Alan Reinhardt. Harmon Clifton catching, and then we have Luke Fleener playing second base. And for the Olney Tigers, they have Braden Flanagan as shortstop, Braxton Bergner, center field, Mason Cocker, third base, Gavin Mays is the DH for Braden Adams, which is pitching. We have Landon Pride playing first base, Caleb Foster right field, Jace Greenwood left field, Isaac Pompey catching, and then Brandon Murphy playing second base.
Thank you, Roy. It's Olney versus North Clay this morning on Wabash Communications. We'll be right back with the first pitch right after this.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Ben, please.
Wow, you can talk to your app?
Not an app, it's my agent.
It's good to know your independent auto owner's insurance agent is there when you need them.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owner's insurance agency.
Back & Body Works Chiropractic has something for the whole family, and it's not just about aligning your spine. We offer acupuncture and auriculotherapy for pain control, nicotine addiction, ADHD, anxiety, depression, and much more. We can help everyone in your family, from newborns to the elderly. 101 South Main Street on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. As a proud partner of Michelin Tires, we provide you with superior standard of Michelin quality products with a superior standard of service only your local tire dealer can provide. So stop by today and see us at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Bandy's Pharmacy, with locations in Salem, Centralia, and Irvington, are your locally owned pharmacies. At Bandy's, you'll always work with someone who greets you by name. We specialize in serving our communities with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medications and health products. Our pharmacists take the time to explain your medication and answer the questions you may have. Caring for you and about you is our #1 priority.
Looking for cutting-edge products with the convenience of banking anywhere? Ready to earn cash back or interest on your account? If so, stop by one of our branches and ask about our Hometown Rewards checking accounts and our new mobile banking app with remote deposit and bill pay. The Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Clay County State Bank has been proudly serving the surrounding areas for any and all banking needs since 1905. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, they are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 665-3314, visit claycountybank.com, or in person at 111 North Church Street in Louisville.
Welcome back to the park here in Louisville. We are just about to get underway here in the top half of the first. I want to send a shout out to Rob West, who's joined us in the booth. Now he's just slipped off a camera. Roy, come on back in the camera, Rob.
Come on over
here.
Thought
that was the main reason you were here, to get on camera. He's real close. He's right there. Yeah, there he is.
There's Rob West.
Big Rob. Big Rob in the house. Nice to have Rob back with us here today for a little bit.
For sure. Hey, we probably need to add a segment on this show, Life Lessons from Rob West. What do you think?
You come up with some of the best ideas.
Right? I do.
Man,
I do.
We'll get Don on that. We'll have a little section either before pregame or postgame or mid-game.
That would be great. Maybe have him sitting somewhere with a cigar jacket,
the pipe.
Yeah, the pipe.
Rob, what do you think?
Yeah.
Rob's in. That's good.
He's in. That's what I do. I'm here for ideas, guys.
You can just kind of take the rest of the day off, I think, Roy.
Because of that idea?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what happens when I heard that. That's what happens when they pay me $25 as soon as I get here.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Bill Holman, by the way.
Bill was paid $25 to, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Bill was paid $25 to be nice to Roy this morning, so.
He didn't have anything to say about my outfit today, so that was great.
That's good. No personal attacks. So
no.
1 for 1 today.
That's right.
Well, we are getting ready to get started. It's Reese Blank on the mound for the Cards, and here comes the first pitch. The first pitch to Braden Flanagan is a ball low, and we are underway. It's North Clay versus Olney this morning. Breakfast in baseball here in Louisville. And Reese misses on that one, and it's 2-0.
Now, Josh, when you played, did you find it harder to play morning games, or did it matter?
I mean, most of the time in college you're playing morning games, so in college you get used to it. In high school it's a little different of a story. It's kind of a goofy schedule, and so it may take an inning or two to get rolling here a little bit, but college is a different animal. Here's the 2-1 to Flanagan. And Reese misses high and inside on that one. We hope you're listening to us on 107.5 out here in the park. It's a little bit of a chilly day, but nothing will fix a chilly day like a nice little baseball rivalry here between Olney and North Clay. And while we speak, it's Reese has run the count full now, so it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Obviously, hopefully many of you are listening and watching on Channel 100 in Wabash, but also now, Roy, the YouTube machine is cranked up and rolling.
The YouTube machine.
And Flanagan leads off with a strikeout, and so Reese Blank coming in early gets the first out of the first inning, and a nice way to start the game for the Cards. YouTube have changed the game, Roy.
It sure has.
My mother-in-law over in Centralia watches the games on YouTube now. I have my dad's friend out in Phoenix, Arizona, Charlie Miller, watches the games on YouTube. I'm sure there's some people in Japan, Switzerland.
Oh, yeah.
England,
Ireland. Philippines in the cashew fields. There's the,
Getting access to the internet out in the cashew fields?
Yes, yes.
We are worldwide.
We are. I'm surprised I didn't hear my crickets there after I mentioned cricket.
Yeah, it's a bad situation.
Woo!
This is Braxton Bergner up. He shoots one out in the left. It's foul. Gave that one a little bit of a ride, though. Again, this is Olney's first game. They are 0-0 on the year. Looking to start off good. Here's the pitch from Reese to Bergner. Reese misses just a little bit outside. It's 2-2.
Good pitch.
We were impressed with Reese that first game, Roy. He
came
in and did a great job against Mulberry Grove last week. And there's a ground ball over to short. A nice play by Briar Repking. He comes up firing, and that's the second out of the inning. A nice little start here for the Cards. Be even better if we get a 1-2-3. It's about 42 degrees out, I think.
Yeah.
Last time I checked on the way in. We're questionable whether we were going to be able to telecast the game today or not. But Don and Bill work their magic, and Rob West here for moral support. It's all good.
Yes. He's like a counselor for people.
Yeah, between innings, we get counseled.
Yeah.
Reese misses high on that one. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Mason Coker, the third baseman for the Tigers. And that is shed out to left. That could be trouble, Roy.
That may be trouble.
And it is. That shot is gone by Mason Coker. His first at-bat of the year is a good one as he hits a solo homer and puts the Tigers up 1-0.
Olney usually puts together a pretty good team year after year. They
Absolutely.
just, like a factory, they just pump it out left and right.
That's
you know?
exactly right. So the Tigers take the lead here early on. I probably jinxed them by saying we got a quick 1-2 there, Roy.
Yeah.
And I'll have to keep my mouth shut next time.
2 outs. You know, we talk about it all the time.
That's exactly right. 2 outs, and that's it. So the Tigers strike first with a single one-run homer there by Mason Coker, and now this is a DH, Gavin Mays. Mays misses, takes that one up high. It's 1-0. Got some folks in the outfield today. The cold may be keeping some of them away, or it may just be a little bit here where they start showing up, Roy.
Yeah, you know, I see more vehicles out there than what I thought I was going to this morning, just because, you know, a chance of rain, no sun. It's kind of balmy.
Mays swings at that one and fouls it off. Are those the Fleeners out in center field? I don't know if they can hear us or not.
I don't know if that's
They may
them or
not even
not.
be tuning in. They may just say, hey, I
Well,
don't
they
even want to
better.
listen to those guys.
107.5 W Dawn.
There it is. Man, oh, man.
I got to do it at least
You are
once.
on point today, too.
I am.
And that one's hit over to second. Speaking of Fleener, that one's going to be caught by
There
Luke
we go.
Fleener.
Nice job,
and that is
Luger.
the third out of the inning. Not a bad inning for the Cards. Just one mistake created that home run, and it puts the Tigers up 1-0. And we will be back with the bottom half right after these messages.
Was founded by Ed and Joan Lewis. Ed Lewis Trucking has expanded their fleet from just 4 to 70 trucks. Having started as a true mom-and-pop business with 4 employees, Ed Lewis Trucking currently has 90 employees. Ed Lewis Trucking. Quality service, quality people.
Fast and reliable entertainment and communication come together at Wabash. When you need to make a call, enjoy your favorite programs, or research homework online, Wabash delivers the technology you need to succeed. Affordable phone solutions, quality TV service with many options, internet with unlimited usage, and fiber to your home or business. For 6 decades, Wabash has served our community with personal, local service and support. Wabash, your best connection.
Welcome back. Going into the bottom half of the first inning, it's the Olney Tigers on a solo homer by Mason Coker take the lead 1-0 over our Cards. We're coming at the bottom half of the order, or excuse me, the bottom half of the inning with Tyson Jones getting ready to lead off. New coach for this year for Olney is Matt McLaren, and so this is his first year as the Olney Tigers coach. Again, inheriting a rich tradition of good baseball over in Olney. Who gave us that, Roy?
Rob West.
Rob West. Just comes in immediately and makes an impact on the broadcast. Rob's still up here in the booth with us.
That'll be $25, by the way.
Yeah, there's a charge for that impact.
Yes. So, Don, Bill, get the checkbook ready.
Well, that's right. And we are ready to roll here in the bottom half of the first. It's Tyson Jones batting for the Cardinals. He's playing right field today. Jonesy's been doing a good job so far this year, hitting the ball real well, Roy.
Yes. And hitting it with authority, too. I mean, he's got some pop.
Sorry for that little delay there. Pitching for the Tigers is Braden Adams this morning. He's a tall kid, Roy.
Yes.
It's 1-2 to Tyson Jones, and here's the pitch from Adams. Tyson hits
That
that one
ball's smoked.
straight up the middle and continues to hit the ball really well for the Cards, and the Cards have our first base runner on. A nice little sign there. Tyson continues to play well, Roy.
That's what I'm saying. When he hits the ball, you know it's going to go somewhere and get somewhere quick because he just got a hold of that.
Yes, he did.
Nice line drive, backspin line drive right down the middle.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Quincy Aldridge. Quincy takes that one high and outside. Quincy will be playing in the NTC LOVC All-Star Basketball game. next weekend, Roy.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was voted honorable mention all-conference in basketball, and then also voted on the All-Star game. So a little bit of basketball left there for Quincy.
Just a little.
Yeah. He takes that one, and the count is 2-0 now.
Speaking of basketball, Supercards was great last night, by the way.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that helped with Supercards. It was a 2-0 from Adams, and Quincy takes that one for a strike on the corner. 33 consecutive years of Supercards at North Clay.
Kudos to sports boosters and making that happen year after year after year. I mean, it's not an easy feat to do.
No, it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
And there goes Jonesy. He's running on the pitch. A hit down to third. That's going to be booted by the third baseman, Mason Coker. Now Tyson's trying to take third, and they're going to get him there
and
on
they got
third.
Him.
And Jonesy being a little aggressive on the base pass with this isn't bad, but again, we never want to make that first out at third. And that'll be the first out for the Cardinals, and Quincy's over at first. That'll be, determined an error on the play by Mason Coker. Nice job of backing up over there, though. They recovered quickly, Roy.
Yeah.
This will be the first baseman, Jordan Blummer.
Well, like I said, Olney's always fundamentally sound with what they do, and year after year.
Jordan takes that one as a ball.
Jordan swinging a hot bat here in the spring.
And pitching the whale of a game the other day against Champaign. Some of you didn't tune in. The Cardinals beat Champaign Centennial not just by 1 run, but an 8-1 game.
And he painted corners.
He did
the whole time.
Champaign Roy. They were on their way down to Florida for their spring trip. Made a stop here in Louisville.
This plate umpire calls a very late call.
Takes a little while, huh?
It takes him a while, yeah.
There goes Quincy, and Jordan
Get up.
Hits that ball
Get
straight away center. It's
Get up.
carrying.
Bye-bye.
Gone, folks.
Ding dong.
There's a little bit of Tom Sawyer. There you go, Ron.
Yes.
Love it. That's enough. That little bit of Tom Sawyer will treat us good. And Jordan Blummer puts the Cardinals on top 2-1 with a straightaway center field shot. Love it.
Yes, man. He turned on that one. That was a no-doubter.
Just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. I thought it was going to kind of lay down and just kept going.
Not an easy thing to do, especially cold weather like this. Ball doesn't travel very far.
That's exactly right. And we've seen this a couple times last year. The center fielder ran smack dab right into the fence. I'm so happy he's okay.
That was a tough read for him there.
Yeah, and there's no warning track here, obviously. And this is going to be Reese up.
This is trouble.
This could be
That's
a trouble.
Backspin.
And Reese
doesn't
sting the ball, but it doesn't make a difference. He's on first base.
That's right. Base knock.
And the Cardinals are right back at it here. We've all had those hits in the past, Reese. They look good in the score sheet. Great job. This will be Ethan Burkett here. Ethan trying to continue the scoring barrage here in the first. I don't know if 2 is considered a barrage, but 2's more than 1, and we love it.
How about Jordan Blummer, huh? My goodness.
Continues to play well. The last spring in his career, I think he knows the urgency's setting in. Nice eye by Ethan.
So important for a good player to be locked in this early in the spring.
Sets a tone for the season.
Yes, absolutely.
2 balls, no strikes here to Ethan Burkett. Ethan smokes that one.
That's a smoke job.
And that's going to be cut off by the left fielder. We're going to try to third on this one, and it didn't look pretty. Ball goes into the dugout. We should get home on that. Yes,
we do.
And the Cards take a 3-1 lead, and I continue to be impressed with Ethan Burkett the way he's hitting the ball.
Man, yes.
I mean, that ball was stung, Roy. Again, the Cards being aggressive on the base pass, forcing the throw to third. The throw gets by the third baseman and into the dugout. That should never happen. The catcher should have been over there backing up.
He was nowhere near.
The pitcher then takes home, and we'll take it. It's a 3-1 lead right now for the old Cards. Nice shot by Ethan Burkett. This will bring up Harmon Clifton. Harmon's been hitting the ball well as well.
This may be Breyer, I think.
Oh, is this Breyer?
This is Breyer.
This is Breyer. I'm sorry.
Another
and
hard
he hits
hit
it
ball.
right in the middle. Nice little play by the
Nice
shortstop.
play.
And it's going to be a throwing error on the play. Couldn't finish it off, and Breyer's on an error. Way to hit the ball, though, Breyer. Again, we're putting the ball in play. It's a good sign. So Olney a little bit first game here, first game jitters, you know, Roy.
Sure.
This will be Colt Van Dyke up. Colt's hit the ball well this summer or this spring as well.
That he has.
Cardinals kind of clicking right now. Don't want to jinx anybody. I felt like I did that there in the first inning. They had to pick me up here and get 3 down the bottom half of the first.
But it's true, though, that we were hitting the ball well. Pitching is good.
Yeah, so far so good with everything, but we're hitting the ball hard.
Yes.
You know? I mean, I don't know if Reese would consider him hitting the ball hard on that one, but, you know, that's when things are going well, those things happen.
He hit that thing on the end of the bat and had some backspin. Looked like he had a pitching wedge out there.
I'm sure that's what he meant to do, too.
Yes.
We got Cardinals got first and third here. And for the Tigers, again, they got one in the first if you're just joining us. Braden Adams on the mound. Colt took a swing at that one and missed. Colt DHing again today, Roy?
Yes, he's DHing for Alan Reinhardt today.
Okay.
Big Al.
Big Al still playing a solid left field. Alan helped us with the supercars by keeping a scorekeeper last night and fouled off. He wanted to know, I'm growing this beautiful, beautiful head of beard here.
Yes, I noticed that.
And
it does look good.
Yeah, he wanted to know who the homeless man was that just walked in. So,
total Big Al move. Oh, he is. He's
funny,
hilarious.
Pretty funny dude.
He is a funny dude.
Colt fouls that one off over by the third base camera person.
Who do we have on third base today?
Well, it was Madison. Now is it Cordell?
Cordell.
What's going on, Cordell? Good to see you. Cordell is a working man. He's over at Subway working, doing the camera over here, just constantly doing something.
Yes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here. Colt takes that one for a ball as well. It's 3-2. Cardinals continue to threaten here in the bottom half of the first inning. Nice little start for us. Burkett over at third. He stung the ball earlier. Breyer Repking hit the ball hard as well. He's at first. And there is ball 4, and Adams continues to struggle here in the first. It's a great at-bat, Colt.
The other one.
And got a little meeting of the minds here on the mound. It's 1 down. The bases are juiced for the Cards for Harmon Clifton. You know, it was interesting. Rob was here, and then he just vanished.
Yeah.
Did you see him leave? Did he just disappear?
No, I didn't. He's almost like a ninja, you know.
He may have done some, like, cartwheels down the stairs, and I don't know. But, like, he just vanished. I didn't see where he went.
He's very quick.
Oh, man.
Cat-like reflexes, that guy.
Absolutely. Harmon takes that one high. It's 1-0. Harmon with a chance to break things open for the Cards real early in the game. Again, it's breakfast in baseball here in Louisville. We are thrilled you've all joined us today. And that's going to be a ball not far at all to get back there. So a lot of times pass balls don't mean a whole lot with a guy on third here in Louisville. Welcome all the Olney fans who made the travels over here this morning.
Definitely. Early morning baseball. Hope they're listening on the radio.
Harmon takes a hack at that one. A nice little swing. Just misses. It's 2-1.
Josh, look, we got kids on the Rocket already.
Yes. The Rocket continues to produce for the park.
Love it.
I think that when I was little, I was up there on the top level. That top level gets scary when you're little. I want a better view of the game. Look at him just watching the game over there.
Just hanging out.
Also happy we got our daily our daily broadcast of the Rocket comments
definitely.
I've noticed those have picked up this spring. I think the Rocket deserves it.
I think that's why more kids are on the Rocket, is because I mention it every broadcast. So.
Yep, you're starting it.
Yes.
Well, there is power that comes with this position. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. And Harmon takes that one up high, and that's ball 4, and that's going to bring home Ethan on the walk. A bases-loaded walk for Harmon Clifton. The Cards up 4-1. That'll move Breyer to third, Colt to second, and then, of course, Harmon's on first. And this is Luke Fleener up. He could break this thing open again for the Cards. Only 1 down.
Josh, is it just me, or is Luke getting taller?
Luke's getting taller.
It seems like every time I see him, he's gotten taller.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right.
Of course, Luke did a good job of refereeing the Supercars game last night. Him and Tyson with their big, giant whistles.
Did you see those whistles?
Oh, it was great.
Luke takes that one right down the chute for strike 1. A lot of comments about the whistles last night. It was kind of the buzz of the crowd for a while.
The kids loved it.
It sounded like a flute, though.
Yeah, it did sound like a flute.
There's a squeeze bunt, and a nice job by Luke
Beautiful
Fleener to get
job,
it down.
Luke Fleener.
And he is safe at first, too.
Yes, sir, Luker.
A great job by Fleener on the suicide squeeze to get the ball down, and just a perfect bunt. Came off the mound there. The Olney's pitcher, cannot remember his name to save my life here. Sorry about that.
Braden Adams.
Braden Adams came off the mound. Didn't do a bad job, Luke. Got down to first. A great job by Fleener, and it's 5-1. That's a single for Luke.
That it was.
Most importantly, don't matter what happens, just get contact on the ball in the suicide squeeze. Get it down. Great job by Luke. Nice call by Coach, by the way. And we're trying it again here with Jonesy. You see that a lot. A lot of times you'll see a suicide squeeze, and then the next guy up's doing it again. So Jonesy fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Again, the base is loaded here for the Cards. It's 5-1 in the bottom half of the first. It's North Clay versus Olney.
Oh.
That one's missed.
That got him.
Did it get him?
It got him. Yeah.
All of a sudden, another run for the Cards. Those are the easy RBIs right there for Tyson. We just batted around, by the way.
Yeah. Probably see a pitching change here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the second one of the inning, I believe.
That's right.
So it's definitely going to be a pitching change. While there's a pitching change, we'll go to a couple commercials right now. It's North Clay 6. The Olney Tigers 1. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. We'll be back right after this.
If you're stuck in the snow or just need a tow, there's only one way to go. 1-888-LANDERS. At Landers Towing and Collision, we stake our reputation on every job we do. We have the equipment and the know-how to make sure that when you're in need, we can handle it. The professionals at Landers will always make sure that your situation is handled the only way, the right way. So if you find yourself in a mess, call the best. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. 1-888-LANDERS. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did.
At Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, your health comes first. When you or a loved one reach a time in your life when you need medical equipment, there's only one name to remember: Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Bandy's has the latest in medical equipment with free delivery and setup. Let the team at Bandy's show you the way to happier, healthier life. Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, caring for you and about you.
Here at Louisville Collision Center, when you walk in, you become part of our family. Our number one thing here is not just turning a profit. Our number one thing here is serving our community. And that is very important to me. Know this, you can trust us and we'll wheel and deal.
Marion County Savings.
I enjoy working here because the employees are treated like family.
This is a great place to work, that's for sure.
We enjoy helping others.
Our customers are like family to us.
Our mobile banking app is so easy to use.
We're social. Like us on Facebook.
Thank you to our members and customers.
Welcome back to Cardinal Field. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. The Cardinals continue to put runs on the board and also threaten. It's North Clay 6, Olney 1. 1 down here for the Cards. We're back at the top of the lineup there. Tyson Jones just got hit by a pitch. It's Quincy Aldridge now. And the new pitcher for the Olney Tigers is Trevor Zuber. Again, bases packed here. Time to keep on hitting here, fellas. Come on, Quincy.
Quincy's due.
Yes, he is. Be nice to see Quincy shoot one out over the fence here for a grand slam.
That really busted open.
It's 0-1 to Quince. Quincy, nice hack.
Big hack there.
Like that hack. Fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Again, the new pitcher for the Tigers is Trevor Zuber. Braden Adams out of the game. Couldn't get out of the first today. Zuber with the pitch. Little curveball. They're going to struggle getting Quincy on this, but they do. So a nice little double play there by the third baseman. Even Quincy's flying down the line, so everything had to work out perfectly, and it did. But a great inning for the Cards as they put a 6 spot on the board. It's North Clay 6, Olney 1. You're watching North Clay Baseball on Wabash Communications.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
I'm Jane Ware, your Modern Woodman agent.
When you want it fixed right the first time, there's only one name to call, Landers. We've been serving Salem and surrounding areas with top quality collision repair for over 20 years, and we're stronger than ever. We owe all of our success to you and your faith in our work. Our promise to you is when it's fixed for life. So if you find yourself in a mess, call the best. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. 1-888-LANDERS. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Cardinal Field. We are in the top half of the second inning. The Cardinal put a 6 spot on the board. It's 6-1 here. And for the Olney Tigers, it'll be Landon Pride, Caleb Foster, and Jace Greenwood. If somebody gets on, then it's Isaac Pompey. Great inning, Roy.
That was a good inning. Take a look at this kid right here. 6'7", Josh.
Whew. Big guy. He takes a hack. This is Landon Pride. Need a 1-2-3 here, fellas. Keep that momentum. Reeser tries to locate outside, just misses. It's 1-1.
Reeser with a little sense of relief after that, you know.
Sure, go right at him now.
That's right.
Nothing to lose. And there's a ball hit over to Breyer.
Tough play.
Little hop there. Can't do anything about that one, Breyer. That's going to be recorded as a hit. And if Reese continues to do what he's doing, we're going to be just fine. Those plays are going to be made. Again, nothing against Breyer on that one. He couldn't do anything. Ozzie Smith couldn't have made that play.
Man, that was a tough, tough hop.
This is the right fielder, Caleb Foster, and he gets a hit right up the middle. Nice job by Quincy putting his body in front of the ball. That one took a hop as well. And all of a sudden, the Tigers are coming to life a little bit here, Roy.
That they are.
Kind of what we expected here.
Stinging the ball, yes.
That's, again, a nice hit there by the right fielder, Caleb Foster. And now this will be the left fielder, Jace Greenwood. Nobody out here in the top half of the second inning. You're just joining us. Cardinals put a 6 spot on the board in the first and only had a 1 spot, and that one's popped up. Can't really see. Can he catch it? I guess he did.
Jonesy.
Nice catch by Jonesy. And a throw to third. He's going to be safe. Nice job of running the bases by Landon Pride. Tyson came over. It was out of my sight here, but Tyson came over, must have made a nice catch. And then the tag. So that is the first out of the inning. The most important thing is he got the first out. And Greenwood flies out to right. This is the catcher, Isaac Pompey. How about a little strikeout pop out here, Reeser? There's a pop out, but it's out of play.
Would get ahead.
Obviously, infield back, being up 6-1, you'll take the out for the run. That's why it's nice to get up with that lead early. You can do a lot of different things.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It changes the game.
It does. Changes your approach, everything.
Reeser misses up high on that one. Reese continued to do a good job working ahead of the count. It's 1-1 right now. Here's the 1-1 to Pompey. Misses inside on that one. It's 2-1. There's a 2-1 to Pompey from Blank. Pompey fouls that one off over by the Tiger dugout. Again, back to the Supercars. What an atmosphere. That was like the Lakers playing the Celtics last night.
You know what was great was the we had quite a bit of players and second, second and third that kids that could actually play.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
It was. They were
some
impressive.
Of those second graders and even the third graders. Of course, the fourth graders, they're the king of the hill there at Supercards.
Oh yeah, it's like a varsity game for them.
They're old hat at that.
Oh,
veterans. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Isaac Pompey, the catcher for the Tigers. Here's the pitch from Blank, and just misses outside. He runs it full, 3-2.
This guy appears to have a little bit of a tight strike zone.
Leron Wiley out in the field for umping. He told me the name of the home plate umpire. It's Mike Woodard. Reese comes right back. Nice location. Pompey fouls that one off. Keep it right there, Reese. You'll be good. Feels like spring baseball today, Roy.
That it does. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, 42 today seems warmer than 46 the other day.
Yes. But that wind's not blowing.
That's it. That's it. Reese continues to battle, and so does Pompey. Pompey fouls that one right back and sticks at 3-2. Wind blowing slightly out, straightaway center. We've seen that earlier. Jordan Blummer's home run just continued to go and go and go. I don't know if it was wind aided or not, but it just never didn't look like it was going to come down for a while. Pompey shoots that one into left. Allen does a nice job of getting his body in front of the ball.
Scores one.
And then all of a sudden, Landon Pride scores on the play, and that puts the Tigers on the board with 2 now. Caleb Foster moves over to third, and Isaac Pompey has the first RBI single of the year for the Tigers. He'll, of course, have a pinch runner. We are in the 9-man of the order, and that's going to be the second baseman, Brandon Murphy. Olney always brings a nice crowd with them.
They do.
Hopefully they're listening on 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
107.5 W Dawn.
Yes. Sounds a little bit like Barry White when you do that, Roy.
A little bit,
it's like you could pull off a Barry White song, I bet.
Oh man, I don't know. I couldn't pull off the Tom Sawyer song the other day.
No, that's true.
I couldn't back up Kyle. I wasn't worthy of it.
Reese misses on that one. Quickly 2-0 to the number 9 hitter, Brandon Murphy. We need to go right at him here, Reeser. You can do it. Here's the 2-0. Nice job by Reese, right down the chute, exactly where you need to be. Make him hit the ball here. Even better, keep the ball low, get a ground ball double play, and then come in and hit, Roy. Here's the 2-1 to Murphy. Just got a text there from our producer, Don Ross. He said that Bill is heckling you down in the truck. We'll get to it right after this pitch here. It's 2-1.
Can't imagine that.
Watch the runner on this one. Could be going. He's not. And a nice job there by Reese. It's 2-2. I was commenting on how Roy sounded a whole lot like Barry White on the call signs, W. Don. Bill says you look more like Betty White.
Oh, wow.
Snap.
Oh, snap is right.
And there's a runner, and there's a strike 3. This could be a double play. Murphy strikes out, but Pompey, the pinch runner for Pompey, does get down to second. And that'll be the second out of the inning. What do you think about that? Betty White, I mean, that's coming at you strong, hardcore.
Yeah, referring to my age, obviously.
So is he saying you could have been one of the Golden Girls?
Pretty much is what he's saying. Referring to my age, I'm sure, you know.
He takes personal attacks on you.
He
Roy.
does. So the $25 payment.
I guess whoever paid him that need their money back.
That's right, yeah.
Earlier today we found out by some investigative reporting that Bill was paid. And there is a shot over to between third and second by Flanagan. And here's the throw home. Did they get him? Oh, he missed the tag. And now watch Flanagan going to third. They're going to have him at third, though. They nailed him at third.
My goodness.
And that will be the third out of the inning. So a lot going on there.
There it was.
Flanagan smokes one between third and short. They throw home, and he's safe. Flanagan's trying to round them all, gets out at third, and again, making the third out of the inning at third is a Cardinal rule you can't break. But for the Tigers, they get another one here they get two more. They get three more as the scoreboard change. In the top half of the second, they're right back in the game. It's 6-4. We'll come back to you here with the bottom half and the Cardinals hitting right after these messages.
Automotive, clothing, farm and ranch, footwear, grocery, hardware, home products, lawn and garden, pet and sporting goods, all at your Salem Rural King. Stop in and check out our new renovation. With tons of new products, we have something for everyone in your family. Stop in at 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
We are back at you here at Cardinal Field in Louisville. The Tigers from Olney put a 3 spot on the board in the top half of the second. Combine that with their 1 in the first, and we've got a ball game again now, Roy. 6-4.
That we do, yeah.
I knew they wouldn't be laying down. Too good of a team to be able just to lay down the rest of the game. So this is going to be a tight one all the way through, I bet. This is kind of what we expected, though.
That's right. You didn't expect Olney to come in here and just show a lackluster product. They were going to show up fundamentally sound.
First game took them a couple innings to get going. For the Cardinals, it'll be Jordan Blummer, Reese Blank, and Ethan Burkett. Blummer last time with a big old homer to center field. Takes that one high and upstairs. It's ball 1. Still reeling from the Betty White comment last inning.
Yes, me too.
One ball, 1 strike here.
Betty
to
White.
Blummer. Golden Girls, great show, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Two balls, 1 strike to Jordan Blummer. Trevor Zuber on the mound for the Tigers. He pops that one straight up. Is that going to have get out? Is that going to have room, or is it getting out there?
Yeah.
Came back a little bit there. Want to make sure it doesn't hit that rocket, Roy.
No. I don't know, though. I don't think there's anything that's going to take that down.
No, it's there forever.
Reinforced titanium steel.
That's actually the same material that NASA came in and made that thing. It's the
Okay.
same material that they use in a
sense.
real rocket.
That would make sense.
A lot of people don't know that. Jordan hits that one over to third. It's going to be foul. Third baseman takes a nice little roll there. After
that he did. He's back up.
He's bouncing. Now, I'd be down for 2 weeks if
I
made that little roll like he did.
They would call an ambulance if I tried that.
Yep.
Dislocate my shoulder, hip.
Yep. 2-2 to Jordan. That misses up high on that one. Nice eye by Jordan. It is full. It's going to be a game, folks. 6-4 here. Tigers bounce back in the second with 3 runs. The Cardinals put 6 on the board in the bottom half of the first. But Zuber did a nice job coming in and relieving. But he does walk the leadoff man, which is never a good thing. But we'll take it, that's for sure. Jordan's going to head to first. Didn't really want to give him anything after that first home run.
No.
And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Reese Blank. Reese blooped one over the pitcher's head last time and got on first. Ran really quick down the first base and beat the throw. Yeah, you're right on the umpire. It takes a while for that to. I'm just kind of on the edge of my seat until he hits me with it. 0-1 here to Reese.
Like a 2-second delay.
Jordan fakes running, and Reese swings and misses at that one. A nice little curveball by Zuber, and that's strike 3 for Blank.
That buckled Reese there a little bit.
Getting a lot of text from the booth today, Roy.
Oh yeah.
This one says, when Madison talks, people listen.
Yes, definitely.
Madison Healy down in the booth or down in the truck with Don and Bill. Throw over, Jordan safely back. Madison wants Big Boy to stop ranting Bill out.
Oh,
so you know what the Big Boy reference is?
I do.
Big Boy. You cut straight to the heart when you go with that one.
You do. Go Betty White then Big Boy. Man, I mean, my goodness gracious.
The talent is being abused today.
There's a lot of abuse that happens here, folks. Those of you watching on YouTube, we're abused. Just putting that out there.
Called names all the time right now. Name callings. Well, when you have to pay somebody to be nice to somebody else, that's not a great.
It's just unethical, you know.
Yeah, it's just not a great situation to be in.
And it lasted maybe 30 minutes if he was nice to me.
Give or take.
Yeah.
2 balls, no strikes to Ethan Burkett. Ethan been hitting the ball really well. Needs to continue right now and continue this. Get some base runners here for the Cards in the second inning. It's 3-0 to Ethan. Zuber's pitching a nice little game here, but he is missing a lot, so the Cards need to be aware. Misses on that one, too, and my man Ethan's all the way to first. Ethan continues to get on base for the Cardinals.
Another good job of pitch selection for him there.
Yeah, you've talked about that many times. I've noticed the same thing. He does a nice job of getting his pitch, and if it's not there, he's just going to get down to first, help the team. 2 walks in the inning for Zuber, and that's going to bring up the shortstop, Briar Repking. Briar doing a nice job in the field so far this year, and actually been hitting the ball real well lately, too. That's great.
Yeah, he's stinging the ball.
Briar got on the air last time, smoked one right up the middle. Shortstop made a nice play, but came up with a throwing error.
Great play by the shortstop, too, by the way.
Going to have a short little mound meeting. Zuber is struggling a little bit with throwing last 2 or 3 hitters. I bet Madison is still mad about me calling her Madison Lovett the other day with the wrong
that could very well
name,
be.
and she's still still upset about it.
Either that or she's upset we didn't do our duet the other day. That could be too.
That could be.
Yeah.
There could be a range of things.
You never know.
I apologized so many times.
You did.
Roy. I mean,
you did. And
heartfelt apologies.
It was. I noticed how upset you were.
I was. Yeah. I was extremely upset about it. Hate that to do that to Madison.
Yeah. Big cut there.
Big old cut by Briar. It's 2-1.
Keep your head in there, bub.
What are we going to do without Madison next year? Hopefully she sticks around.
Man, I hope so.
She's kind of the glue that keeps everything together here. Misses inside. Mr. Woodard calls that one after about 5 seconds.
You gotta love animated umpires.
You definitely
animated
do.
Referees.
Briar hits that one over to third. There's 1. Is there going to be 2? And there's 2 for the double play.
That's their second double play.
And the Tigers are playing a good defensive game here in the infield. Second double play of the game. And the Cardinals leave the score just like it is with 2 guys on. North Clay 6, Olney 4, coming back at you with the top half of the third right after this.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest-lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
Well, it's a big show. Oh. It's a big band show tonight. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a big show. Oh, crank it up, turn on them lights.
We're back at you here in the top half of the third. Want to send a shout out all the way to Farmer City, Illinois.
Wow.
Joni Clifton, Harmon's mom and Hunter's mom, they are there for a wedding, and their whole family is watching on YouTube. The old YouTube experiment is just kicking butt, folks. So, of course, Joni's at every game, so I'm sure it's hurting for her to be able to miss one. But now all of a sudden,
she can watch.
She can watch on YouTube, and I hope she turns it down in the middle of the wedding. But maybe it's pre-wedding time. But either way, shout out to Joni Clifton. She just sent me a message, so it was great to hear from you.
And it's a bonus that, you know, she gets to see every now and again two good-looking guys.
Absolutely. You're talking Don and Bill?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's not appropriate, right? I don't know what I was thinking there. There they are. There's two good-looking guys that you're talking about, Roy. As we speak about good-looking guys, there's a shot straightaway center by Braden Flanagan. A great job by Aldridge to get it right off the wall and fire that sucker right into the second to keep him to a single.
Off of the wall, and it was a strike to second.
Yes, sir. That is probably the longest single you'll see all year.
Yeah.
You have that as Flanagan?
Yes.
Okay, great. Nice hit by Braden Flanagan, though. You see how quickly they got away from our faces on camera again, Roy.
Yeah, they did.
We have good facial hair going on in the VIP booth today. And I'm not talking about Taylor. Taylor's over on the cam. We don't expect the facial hair, but for the two big guys here, a lot of it going on this morning. Luke sends that one. Excuse me. Luke pitches, and Braxton Bergner, who's up, he fouls that one off over to by the third baseman over on Ethan's end. It's 6-4, North Clay over Olney. Come on out to the park if you get a chance. It's not as cold as you would think. A nice little changeup by Luke, and Bergner way out in front of that one just nubs it off the end of the bat over here to Coach Freck. Coach Freck does the lefty throw. Showing off the left-handed arm. I've never seen that one. Yeah, he can go both, it looks like.
I'm surprised he didn't throw with his foot, actually.
Yeah, well, that'll be the next one.
That's how talented he is.
Bounce it off his head.
Yeah, I've seen him do that before.
Nice pitch by Luke. Down low. That's where we need to be here. Sometimes this place can be a bit of a homer dome. You get the ball up and you got trouble.
Yeah.
Keep the ball down, you can win a couple games.
And like you said, wind is blowing out just a tad.
And a nice play by Reese.
Nice play by Reese.
And they're going to miss him at second. Reese just needed to throw it over to Breyer.
Yeah.
And would have had the out. But it does record the first out, and that's the most important one. I tell you, Bergner smoked that ball, Roy. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, Mason Coker, who went deep in the first. Got to be careful with him. He's hitting third for a reason, folks, and there's strike one.
Now this is Mays, I believe, right?
I have this as, I don't know. I have it as Coker, Mason Coker.
Number 30. Yeah, that's Mays.
Okay, so Coker was up last. I thought I had Brandon Flanagan, Braxton Bergner.
That's Bergner on second.
Okay, I'm glad you're keeping the book because mine would be all over the place. Sorry about that. So Coker ended up lining out the short then.
That's right.
Okay. And Bergner must have led off, and he got the single. All right, we're all on the same page. Thank you, Roy.
No problem.
Teamwork.
That's right.
That's what we do here at Wabash.
Well, you and I.
That's true.
I don't know about the downstairs.
Yeah, a lot of activity going on down in the truck today.
That's right. I think Bill's upset that he misses Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, that could be the case as we talk about the cartoons. Gavin Mays strikes out. A nice little out there by Luke, and that's 2 outs. Let's get out of this one right now. This is the first baseman, Landon Pride.
Good job of Luke battling here.
Want to give out a shout out to Chad Iffert.
Yes.
Been a while since we gave our shout out to Chad. Chad sent me a message up in Beecher City laying fiber today for the Wabash.
He is working.
Saturday, that's Chad Iffert for you folks.
You know, it's 40 degrees right now, and you know Beefcake doesn't have sleeves on.
No, he doesn't wear sleeves.
He doesn't wear sleeves.
No, it's a definite no sleeve day for Chad. Anything above 10 degrees is no sleeves.
No sleeve day.
That's how,
Guns are out.
That's how tough that guy is.
He is.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Pride. Landon Pride, the first baseman. Cards up 6-4 here. And Pride
that's gone.
Unloads on one, and it's right off against the fence. Dodged a bullet there. Quincy comes up firing. Now that's a throw. And gets by Reese there at second. A little bit off target, and the Tigers continue to bounce right back. You can tell the momentum is swung right now, Roy.
That it has.
Landon Pride jumps on one, hits it all the way, hits the fence in the air.
I thought for sure it was gone.
2 feet higher it is,
Yeah.
and Pride goes in with a stand-up double. And Foster puts one out there, too. Unfortunately for the Tigers, it's way foul. Got to keep the ball low here, Luke. They're swinging the bats now.
Just a long strike, Luger. Come get it. Compete here.
One thing we have been impressed with this short spring season is the pitching for the Cardinals. They've all done a good job. That one's popped up. Hopefully Tyson can get under that one.
Yep.
Get the last out.
There we go.
You know when it's going to right, it's a pretty good chance it's going to be caught. Jonesy, nice little right fielder for us. And that'll do it for the Tigers in the top half of the third. They put another one across the board. They put 3-1 now. Cards still have the lead, but we got to get some more runs. It's 6-5, North Clay over Olney. You're watching and listening to North Clay Cardinal Baseball and Wabash Communications.
Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart. Shut up.
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there, with car insurance for when things go wrong, but also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Angie Morelli in Flora today.
Heating or air conditioning problems? Appliances not working properly? Call Zimdars. Zimdars has proudly served the Louisville and surrounding areas for over 20 years. With a staff ready to handle anything, call local, call Zimdars. 665-4466, located at 111 Route 45 in Louisville.
It's North Clay 6, Olney 5. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. This game is moving along. A lot of runs being scored. North Clay had a 6-1 lead after the first. Olney bounces back with 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and that puts us at 5. It's a 6-5 to game. Roy continues to take a little heat. Some viewer out there, and related to Bill, we were talking about how Roy sounded like Barry White. Bill said you look like Betty White. And now a viewer shoots a message in, says that you actually sound like Whitney Houston.
Man, I tell you, I'm just taking it from everywhere.
The
right
heat
now.
is on. That's a Glenn Fry song, by the way.
The heat is on.
The heat is on Roy today. I'm dodging some bullets over here.
You are.
I'm sure I'll be next. It's okay if I'm not.
Shots fired, folks.
Shots fired. So you look like Betty White, sound like Whitney Houston. Things could be worse, though. That's not
true.
a bad combo.
That's not a bad combo.
I'd probably take that.
Whitney can sing, or she
was,
used to be.
Yeah, Whitney was a singer. Colt hits
Get
that
down.
one out the center.
Get
That
down.
may be trouble.
Get
It
down.
is. That's going to be a single for
Yes,
Colt
sir.
Van Dyke. And it's important to get those base runners going again. Colt does exactly that. You know, we talk about Colt a lot. It seems like he's on base every other time.
And, you know, anytime you're on base, that's a chance for a run.
So a nice job
We'll
by
take
Van
it.
Dyke leading off. We're in the bottom half of the order here, and so that's hugely important we get some people on. Now we got Harmon Clifton. Harmon's family's up in Farmer City for a wedding. They'd love to see Harmon tag one right here.
Oh, man, that'd be great. And he
Throw
can,
over.
too.
And
He's got power.
Harmon's been impressive so far this year. Played a nice catcher, too. Let's get some runs here, fellas. It's a 6-5 game. North Clay 1 run ahead right now. It was a 6-1 game early on, but Olney came back and started tagging the ball the last 2 innings.
And our bats have been quiet, so we got to pick it up here.
Here's the 1-0 to Harmon. Harmon hits that one over to third. It's going to go foul, and he'll have another chance. It's 1-1. Just got an update from Chad Iffert. It's a sleeves day today, Roy.
Sleeve? No.
I'm disappointed in that.
I am, too, because I already had a picture in my head of what he looked like without sleeves.
The guns out?
Yes.
And it's going to be a sleeves day today for Mr. Iffert up in Beecher City.
Well, stay safe, Chad.
Absolutely. Chad been dealing with the Achilles tendon issue. I'm sure he wants me telling everybody his medical issues, but he's been banged up for a while.
Well, he needs to quit dunking.
Yeah, that's it. Guy dunks all over the place. Dunk one.
Yeah.
Dominique, he'll do a Dominique. He'll do a Jordan. Do a Sean Kemp.
He's got to stop doing that every now and again.
Harmon, nice job, Harmon Clifton. Ball 4, and Harmon's on base, and Colt's on second. It's one thing we've had all game is base runners. We got to continue, though, because right now it's only a 1-run game. Nice job by Harmon. And Mr. Zuber has pitched okay, but has been struggled with the walks.
Yeah, he's missed a lot of high.
Come on, Luker. Luke, a nice little squeeze bunt last time, got on and recorded as a hit. Zuber misses that one outside. It's 1-0.
The sun is trying to come out a little bit here. Two balls, no strikes.
Here's a 2-0 to Fleener from Zuber. Luke takes that one right down the chute. It's 2-1.
2 seconds later, there it is. It's a strike. Another bunt by Luke Fleener here, looking good.
And he's safe
and
over
he's safe.
first. Nice.
Attaboy, Luker.
Luke, 2 for 2 on the bunch,
2
man.
for 2,
I tell
baby.
ya. That's that a kid. He didn't know where to get on.
2 for 2.
It's nice that Chad's up in Beecher City. You can't hear what we're even saying about him.
Yeah. Maybe he has it taped. Or he could get on YouTube and
Maybe
watch
he's
it later.
listening to YouTube while he works. I don't
That's
think
true.
he's listening at this point, but I'm just kind of updating him with the shout-outs. Nice job by Fleener getting on another bunt. And guess what, folks? The bases are loaded for the top half of the order, and Jonesy needs to stay hot with hitting the ball hard somewhere.
What was it that he fixed the last time? Was it a brisket? Is that what
He fixed a brisket for our Super Bowl party.
Oh, my God. So good.
Juicy as could be.
Oh, man.
Mouth-watering.
It was.
I'm thinking he may have picked that up at like Longhorn Steakhouse and just brought it over
you
and said,
think
hey,
so?
I made that. There's a hit by Tyson. Could be a double play. Get down the line, Jonesy, and he does. Nice job of putting the ball in play for Tyson Jones. And we got another run there. Needed that one, Roy.
Yeah, we did.
Colt Van Dyke's going to score on the play. Fleener is forced out at second. And Harmon now is over on third with one down. Again, putting the ball in play, hugely important. Big part of the game. That's going to be a fielder's choice recorded for Tyson, but he does get the first. And Quincy sky highs that one. I mean, that is a pop-up, folks.
And he drops it.
It doesn't make a difference. Tyson
Yeah.
doesn't need to be running. That's an infield fly rule. With the bases loaded, may be different. Okay. Normally, guy on first, I guess bases loaded, that may be a different rule, but that's an infield fly rule. And then if it's drop it, the runner doesn't have to go. But Lee knows better than I do. He's been doing this for a while. So Quincy pops out, forces Tyson. That'll be recorded as a fielder's choice. But he is at first. Tyson will be out at second, and that'll bring up Jordan Blummer. Runners on. Jordan pops that one out to second as well. That may do it for the Cards. The Cards do get one. It'd been nice if we could have got a little more there with the bases loaded, but we're not going to be greedy. That one is big. It puts the Cards up by 2. It's North Clay 7. Olney 5. We're coming into the top half of the fourth. When we get back, you're watching North Clay Cardinal baseball on Wabash Communications.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
I'm Justin Harness. Call me for career opportunities and go Wildcats.
Come on down to Zinc Building Center for all your building needs. Whether it's a do-it-yourself project or new construction, we'd love to help. See us for doors, windows, metal roofs, shingles, siding, paint, lumber, and electrical. We're located on Route 45 in Louisville.
Welcome back. We're here in Louisville at the Cardinal Field. Olney versus North Clay today. We're in the top half of the fourth inning. It's North Clay 7, Olney 5. It's been a pretty good game. North Clay jumped on them early, but Olney come firing back. The Cardinals did put a one spot on the board to extend that lead to 2. And now we're in the fourth. And Luke Fleener back in for the Cards for pitching. And I believe that was Jace Greenwood with a single out to left. Nice job by Alan Reinhardt, continuing to play a nice left field, getting the ball back in. But the Tigers are on base already. First pitch of the inning. This will be the catcher now up to the plate, Isaac Pompey. Greenwood's got a big old lead over here. Throw over, safely back. A lot of times it's the first guy of the inning to draw a throw over, Roy. You want to get that big lead to draw a throw over so everybody can see the move. No balls, 2 strikes to Pompey. What'd you have there, Roy?
That was just a spray chart on where
cool.
Pompey hit it last.
Roy's a magician with his iPad. He can predict the weather, lottery numbers. I mean, just amazing. And there's a runner. Here's a throw down to second by Harmon, and Greenwood comes, still second fairly easily. He had a big old lead. We knew that could be possibly happening there. So now Greenwood in scoring position for the catcher, Isaac Pompey. Cards need to get a strikeout pop out, as I always say, right here. Of course, Pompey's wanting to hit the ball to the right side to get Greenwood over to third. And he's going to get a single between second and third, and Allen bobbles that one, and it's going to allow Greenwood to score. And the Tigers continue to put runs on the board. Greenwood scores on that one on a single by Isaac Pompey. Pompey 2 for 2 on the day there. That's pretty good for your 8-hitter, Roy.
Yes.
And we have the score of 7-6 now. Cards up by 1. But the momentum seems the other way, don't you think, Roy? I'm not trying to bring us down here, but right now the Tigers continue to put runs on the board every single inning consistently.
That's right.
They put 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and now already 1 in the fourth. That 6th spot's hugely important now in the first for the Cards.
Trying to figure out what's going on here. He's out.
Well, I missed it. I was blabbing too much there, I think.
So Murphy is out.
Well, it looks like Murphy's going to be out on the play, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Flanagan.
Yeah, you're right.
And there goes the runner. Harmon throws down. They're going to run all day right now.
Yeah.
Luke's going to have to throw over. Keep them tight there, Luke. They're getting good jumps every single time. So that's the pinch runner for Pompey, who stole the base. I'm just going to put Murphy as an out. I don't know what happened there.
I don't either.
But we move on. Brandon Flanagan, the leadoff hitter, up. He tries to pull one down the line. It's going to be foul. Gave that one a little bit of a ride, though. Got to keep the ball down now, Luker. You can do this. Good pitcher, Luke Fleener. About 44 degrees here, according to the Weather Channel. Seven to 6 score here. Only threatening with a guy on second. And a nice little curveball gets Flanagan, I guess. That's Flanagan, correct?
Correct. Gets
Flanagan on the strikeout. That's a huge out by Luke. Nice job, Luke. It's the second out of the inning. Only trying to get that guy home from second. It's important we keep him right there. This is Braxton Bergner, the center fielder for Olney. Excuse me. Nice little slider there by Luke, and that throws
nice pitch.
Nice little strike there, and we ahead of the hitter already, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Bergner, and he hits one out in the center. Quincy on his run and makes a nice catch right in front of the fence. Boy, you have a lot of confidence when the ball's hit out to Quincy out there in center, don't you? No matter what type of play, he's going to give it everything he can, and most of the time it's a catch. That's what happened right there. So at the end of the top half of the fourth, Olney puts another across the board. It's North Clay 7, Olney Tigers 6. We'll be back right after this.
At LTD Ford, we're committed to keeping your vehicle running like the day you took it home. From transmissions to brakes, batteries to tires, our ASE certified team will fix it fast and fix it right the first time. All at the price that will leave you smiling. And don't forget, at LTD Ford, our fast lane service is open Monday through Saturday with no appointment necessary for your convenience. Let Leonard, Tim, and the rest of the LTD team show you the difference. Visit us at 848 East Nolman in Centralia.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Seven to 6, the North Clay Cardinals over the Tigers here in the bottom half of the fourth. Cardinals trying to continue to put runs on the board. It's a necessity now because Olney's putting runs on the board every inning, Roy.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted a little bit here. We need to get start hitting again, put some runs on the board.
For the Cardinals, it'll be Reese Blank, Ethan Burke, and Briar Repking. If somebody gets on, Colt Van Dyke will be up. I see the Zink clan driving through the park.
And there they are.
There's the wave. I love the wave out the window. Those are always great. Reese hits that one. And over to the left fielder. A nice little hit by Reese, but right at the left fielder, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. The dog, our new dog, Molly, was getting their hair cut today, Roy.
Oh, nice.
First haircut. The animal is huge, by the way. Still a puppy. It's a Labradoodle. And so she was experiencing her first haircut today. I'm sure she's out there in the car. Always love to see Mila roll down that window as they go drive through and give the big wave.
Yep, she's still waving.
Yeah, I'm sure Ledger's in there with them too. She's still got the wave going.
She's still got the wave. There it is.
That's just great. I guess we better talk about Ethan. Ethan's up to hit here. Ethan's been hitting the ball really well so far this year. Been real impressed with his pitch selection and just waiting on his and him getting. He's really matured as a hitter since last year.
That he has.
2 balls, 1 strikes to Ethan Burkett. Cards up 7-6. It's been a close one here. Started off great, and then Olney's been putting some runs on the board every inning since then. Ethan takes that one for the strike from Zuber. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 to Burkett. Breaking ball fouls that one off. Does a nice job staying alive. It stays at 2-2. Excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom half of the 4th. Ethan hits that one. It's sky high as well. Second baseman from Olney's underneath it and records the out, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Ethan was 1 for 1 before that, and he's going to obviously be 1 for 2. Continues to put the ball in play, though, and that's impressive. All right, it's up to Breyer to get something going here in the 4th. Need base runners. We've had them every inning so far. Got to have one here. A nice-sized bird flying up
that
here.
That is. I was just looking at that.
Just checking out the game.
Pterodactyl or something.
Yes, sir. Breyer takes that one outside. Nice job. It's 2-1. Pretty good crowd today for
it is.
As cold as it is. Sometimes that'll happen on Saturdays. People off of work and want to come out to the park and enjoy the weather.
Take in some baseball.
Yes, sir. Three balls, 1 strike to Breyer Repking. Second base for the Cards. Breyer hits that one, pops it out to right. Right fielder's camping under that one, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Cardinals go 1-2-3. And at the end of 4, it's North Clay 7, Olney 6. We'll be back right after this.
I enjoy working with customers and helping them get the financing they need.
We enjoy helping others.
It's always a good time when our families get together to build floats. And the best part is watching the crowd's reaction when we walk in the parade.
This bank cares about community.
We welcome new customers. We're owned by you. Go Bobcats!
At Salem Rural King, we take pride in serving our community. Our store just went through a major renovation with an entire new layout with more room for new products. Come in and check out all the great weekly deals for farm and home supplies. From automotive to clothing, grocery to hardware, we have it all. Stop in at 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
We're back at you here in the top half of the 5th. It's North Clay 7, Olney Tigers 6. Quite a game so far here. This will be Mason Coker up. Coker hit a home run in the first at bat. We've got some visitors up here in the VIP booth. Don, is there any way you can get us a face cam shot after this pitch? I don't know if they can or not. There we go.
There it is.
There's my daughter, Mila. Wants to give the bunny ears. And there's my boy, Ledger. Hi, Ledge. You see yourself over here? Big time, right, buddy? Jen, you going to pop your head in there or no? Oh, Jen's
no.
Got denied there. How's it going? Good. 2 balls, 1 strike to Coker. Luke misses on that one. It's 3-1. I knew these guys disappeared from the outfield. Couldn't find them anymore. Nice to see you. Luke misses on that one as well, and Coker's going to take a walk. Amelia, you want to say hi?
Hello.
Ledge, you want to say hi real quick?
Yes.
Okay, say it right in here. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. Gonna have future broadcasters up here. Ledge excited about that one. That was ball 1, Ledge.
Look at that bird.
I saw the bird. 1-0 here. Got my kids up in the booth today. Proud papa. Mason Coker on first. This is Gavin Mays. Gavin Mays swings at a big old hack.
Big cut. Misses
that one. Luke's a 1-1 here. Need to,
Why do you have a blankie?
because it's cold up here. Ledge just want to know why I got a blankie. It's cold, Ledge. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Mason Coker on first base. Gavin Mays, a DH, up to hit. It'll be Landon Pride following him. Nice location by Luke. He gets by Harmon, and he's going to. Did it go over the fence, Roy?
He may have.
Yeah, I see the say it in here.
Hi.
You want to say rocket ship?
Rocket ship.
Yes. The rocket ship comments continue to come.
Man, I tell you.
It's going to be a new fad here in Louisville. Going to give a little more life to the old rocket.
Is it hot?
That is.
Needs a new paint job, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Something more colorful.
Luke misses low on that one. It's 3-1 here to Gavin Mays. Landon Pride, the first baseman's on deck. Hey, Ledge, you going to get going here? You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye, everybody.
Nice work. And Gavin Mays walks on the play, and Coker moves over to third. Thanks for coming up, guys. We'll see you. Bye-bye. And Coach is going to have a little meeting of the minds here. Nice to see those guys up here, Roy.
Yeah, it was.
Ledgier always watches the games on TV and says, "There's my daddy and my friend." You're Ledger's friend.
I love it.
Yes. So the Cards in a little bit of a pickle here.
A little bit of trouble.
First and third, and big old Landon Pride coming up, who smoked one off the fence for a double last time. And let's see how we handle this. A little bit of adversity here in the top half of the 5th inning. Nobody down here. I'd take a ground ball double play and let that run score to get out of this one. Pride looks like he knows what to do with the bat, Roy.
Yeah, he does. Big kid.
He's a little slow on the swing, a long swing, but if he hits it, it's going, let me tell you. I want to thank Holly Jones for bringing me a iPhone charger. A lot of shout outs coming in today.
Yes.
And so I had 1%. We've all been there with 1% left on the phone. Taylor, who's doing our camera work here in the VIP booth, must have hooked me up with that. Thank you, Taylor, and thank you, Holly. People listening, just helping out.
Oh, man, yeah.
How great is that? Nice stop there by Harmon Clifton. That could have been an easy pass ball or wild pitch. And the guy there at first, Gavin Mays, could have been at second. So a big old stop there by Harmon. Little things like that add up.
Absolutely.
Here's a 1-1 to Landon Pride. Flaner misses low again, and they're going to try to get it out home. And
does.
Coker makes it in, and we have a tie game. So Mason Coker scores for the Tigers on the wild pitch from Luke Fleener. Gavin Mays moves over to second, and Landon Pride is sitting pretty here with a guy in scoring position still. You know he's wanting to lay one in there. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-1. Here's a pitch from Fleener to Landon Pride. Misses up high. Can't miss up. We'll be in trouble a little bit. We'll continue to miss up. Seven to 7. It's a tie game. Olney's came all the way back from an early deficit of 6-1. Luke misses low. I tell you though, Luke, I'd much rather you miss there, buddy.
That's right.
Miss there consistently. We'll be okay.
And we talked about earlier, big momentum shift now.
Yeah, you could just feel it. Landon Pride walks on that one. He's at first. Gavin Mays at second. And this will be the right fielder, Caleb Foster. And Foster hits one deep in the right center.
Deep.
That is gone, folks. A 3-run home run by Caleb Foster. That puts the Olney Tigers up 10-7. It put 4 on the board this inning. And this has been a high-scoring game. And you can just tell things started switching there about a couple innings ago. Maybe in the second there when they got 3. And all of a sudden, the Tigers putting a 10 spot on the board here. Game's long from over. We just need to hold them here and come back in and hit the ball. Caleb Foster with a 3-run homer. And still no outs for the Tigers. This will bring up Jace Greenwood. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. It's been a good game so far. Olney just takes the lead on a 3-run homer by Caleb Foster, the right fielder. Luke misses low on that one. It's 2-0.
Man, that looked like a good pitch to me. Keep battling, Luke.
Hit over to Ethan at third, makes a nice little play, fires it over the first, and that's the first out of the inning. You know, we talk about Ethan maturing as a hitter. He's doing a lot better job in the field as well.
That's right.
All-around play is really improved for Ethan Burkett.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a stint there where he struggled a little bit on third base, but he's done really well and really improved.
He's solid. He's solid over there right now. This will be the catcher, Isaac Pompey. Pompey 2 for 2 on the day, both times singled.
Same spot almost.
Same spot.
Right in front of Al.
Fleener to the plate. Pompey fouls that one straight back. It's 1-1. Only put up 1 spot on the board. 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and now 4 in the 5th. Fleener to Pompey. Misses low. Good spot, though, Luke. Don't let that bother you, buddy. Keep hitting that spot. It'll be good.
Seems like we've been out there for a while.
We have been. And now only 1 out, too. Pompey strokes that one over. It's a foul ball. Way early on the pitch.
Cordell thought about diving for that one.
I've seen Cordell do that.
Yeah.
Just he can jump off that camera so quick, dive for the ball, throw it back in, and then get back on the camera without messing up the shot.
He's very skilled.
He is. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Isaac Pompey. 1 down here. Only 1 out in the top half of the 5th. Again, only putting a 4 spot on the board here in the 5th inning to take a 10-7 lead. And there's a nice strikeout by Luke, bouncing back. Like to see that from Luke. Bounce it right back, buddy. Good job. It's a second out of the inning here in the 5th. And it brings up the second baseman, Brandon Murphy. Murphy hacks at that one and misses. 0-1. Nice job by Luke. Luke's got a little more pop on the ball here the last couple of hitters.
I noticed that too.
Got a little juice left in him there.
Right here.
Here's the 0-2 to Murphy.
Good pitch.
And swung and fouled off. Harmon couldn't catch that one. We're going to stay at 0-2. Nice pitch by Luke there outside. Got another message from the booth, Roy. A lot of them coming up today. It's hot.
Oh, man.
It's heated up there. Talked about Ledger asking me why we had a blankie. And Bill is saying that we're old men. That's why we need blankies.
Well, that's accurate.
That is true. It's about the first thing, true thing Bill has said all day. And with that being said, Fleener strikes out Murphy. But not before 4 runs come across the plate for the Olney Tigers here in the top half of the 5th. And they take the lead 10-7. We need to get things going again here in the bottom half. We'll be back right after this.
LTD Ford in Centralia has become one of Southern Illinois' largest volume Ford dealers by putting their customers first. With a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles like nowhere else, LTD gives you the selection that you want and the price you deserve. Outstanding sales and service, along with lifetime warranties on both new and used vehicles, is why LTD customers are customers for life. Visit us at 848 East Nolman in Centralia.
Let us show you the difference.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back.
The kids have infiltrated the VIP booth one more time. So Mila wanted to give the shout out there. She did a nice job welcoming us back here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's going to be Colt Van Dyke, Harmon Clifton, and then Luke Fleener. If we get anybody on, which we need to, they'll be back in the top half of the order with Tyson Jones. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you later on today. Pretty nice gig when you can have your kids up here and say hi and everybody's cool with it. So that's great. Thank you, Don. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Bill.
Bill, yeah.
Don't want to leave anybody out. Bill gets upset.
Start calling you names here after a while.
Like Betty White.
Mm-hmm.
Colt takes that one as a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Colt Van Dyke here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Misses low. It's 2-2.
Need base runners here.
And that's booted by the third baseman, Coker. And Colt is, again, we talk about it all the time. Colt seems to be on base about every single game a couple times, and he gets on again, putting the ball in play.
There we go. Let's keep doing this.
I think it's a pretty chilly day here in the 40s. Little cold. I think the guys down in the truck are sweating. They got a sauna down there.
They do.
And just got a message from them that we were searching for a heater earlier. Bill's heater is out in the van.
Of course it is.
Didn't set it up. Didn't do anything to help. The other day, he gave us a candle to be heated by.
That was very nice of him to do.
Yeah, that candle really, really heated up the VIP booth. It was hot in here after that candle. I hope you can hear the sarcasm, Bill. It's 10-7. The Tigers over the Cardinals here in the bottom half of the 5th. Northglade looking to bounce back after Olney puts 4 on the board in the top half. Colt Van Dyke at first. Harmon Clifton swings and misses at that one. It's 1-2 to Harmon. Ongoing feud with the VIP booth and the truck. And that one's going to be strike 3 to Harmon. To me, Roy, that looked a little high.
It did.
A little bit high. Got to adjust with the zone, I guess, but you got to know where the zone is. Be the first out of the inning on the Harmon strikeout. That'll bring up Luke Fleener. Colt Van Dyke leads off at first here, reaching base on a Coker error at third. And And we're back with Luke now. Come on, Luke. Luke's been on base twice, both successful bunts. And he hits that one over to short. Shortstop boots it. That was going to be a double play in the inning. And Fleener reaches base for the 3rd time out of the 9 spot. That's great. Again, Roy, putting the ball in play, man. It's a big deal in high school baseball.
That it is.
Now the Cards are sitting where we need to be. Top of the order up, Tyson Jones, who's been stinging the ball. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, tying run at the plate here. Let's hit one out of here, Tyson.
That would be great if you did that.
Bottom half of the 5th. Tyson takes that one up high. Zuber's been on and off a little bit here, Roy. Pitched well at times and walks a lot of people at times.
Yeah, most of his misses are high.
Of course, his first game of the year, you expect some of that. Good eye. There we go. Cardinals have left some people on base today. Almost had base runners every single inning.
Yeah, we've stranded quite a bit.
And Zuber continues to miss high, and it's 3-0. I've also noticed he struggles a little bit more when there's runners on base. Be interesting to see if Coach sticks with Luke in the bottom half of the 5th.
It is, yeah.
Or if he goes with somebody else.
I haven't seen anybody walk by to warm up or anything, so it may have also missed him.
Yeah, it's 3-0 here to Tyson Jones. Jonesy takes ball 4, and Jonesy's been on base a lot today, 3 times at least. He walks. That's what a good leadoff hitter does.
Just getting ready to say, when your leadoff is on base constantly, he's doing his part.
And now we've got a good situation here brewing. Bases loaded. Number 2 hitter Quincy Aldridge up to the plate. The guy you want, him and Jordan back-to-back. It's a pretty good punch there.
Quincy's just due. I can feel it.
Quincy could take the lead at any point with the one swing of the bat. Seen him go deep many times. Come on, Quincy. Come up big here, bud. Breaking ball. Okay, it's a strike. It takes a while.
Yeah, we couldn't tell what that was there for a minute.
0-1 to Quincy. Another breaking ball. He's gonna see those signs.
Yep.
And they know who's hitting here. No surprise.
Steady diet of those.
Now they may come back with a fastball and a little waste pitch and then set up another breaking ball. Just be ready for it, Quince. Here's the 0-2 to Quincy. There's the fastball we talked about.
Yep.
And he swings at that one and misses. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The bases remain loaded for Jordan Blummer. Nice job of Zuber pitching to Quincy. He's dangerous with the bat. And Jordan could come up big for the Cards. Don't need to leave any more base runners. We've done that enough today. And all of a sudden, the 2 and 3 man are seeing a barrage of breaking balls, Roy.
Steady diet of them.
There's that bird again chilling out.
Yeah. Hope it doesn't pick Cordell up and take him somewhere.
We need Cordell over there at 3rd.
We do.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. That's good. Oh, I thought that was going to be a balk, but the home plate umpire called a timeout. This is a big play here in the game. Cardinals' chance to put another couple on the board or even 4 with the swing of a bat. We need it right here. Come on, Jordo. Good hitter at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Jordan pops that one out to the left. Is that going to stay in the field? That's continuing to go, and that is a grand slam.
Wow!
The Cardinals take an 11-10 lead on the Jordan Blummer home run, grand slam, his 2nd of the game, and a huge pick-me-up.
I had no idea. It looked like it was going foul, and then it looked like it was straightening up, and it just kept going.
Huge pick-me-up for the Cards, who now take the lead on a 4-run homer. Well, they also call him a grand slam. 11-10.
My goodness.
This has been a game, Big Roy.
Blummer is en fuego.
En fuego. Dude, I had no idea that was going to be a home run.
No. That's why it took me a while to call it, because it just kind of hanging up there.
First, it looked like it was a pop-out, but, man, it just kept going and going and going. And a huge home run, grand slam by Jordan Blummer to get the Cards the lead back. So all of a sudden, we're sitting in a lot different position. 11-10, North Clay.
Wow. Grand salami, folks.
All right, Reese, we need more. This is Reese Blank up to the plate. Reese fouls that one off over to the left side. First error I've ever seen Coach Freck. Let's see how he gets the throw back. It's a nice throw.
Strike.
Picked himself up.
Yeah. A little disappointed in himself there, but
yeah, we'll talk to him about that after the game. So the Cards on a grand slam homer by Jordan Blummer take the lead, 11-10, baby. That's great.
cat-like reflexes from Coach Freck over there. He had to move pretty quick on that one.
He did a cartwheel to get out of that one.
Yes, he did.
That's a prerequisite for the North Clay coaches. You can do a cartwheel. I got out of that. Somehow or another, they didn't make me do it in the interview. And Reese hits that one right back to the pitcher, and that's going to do it. But not before a huge, and I say huge, grand slam by Jordan Blummer. And the Cardinals are up 1 now going into the top half of the 6th. Let's close this one down. Let's get a 1, 2, 3 the next 2, and let's get out of here. We'll be back right after this.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Ben, please.
Wow, you can talk to your app?
Not an app, it's my agent.
It's good to know your independent auto owner's insurance agent is there when you need them.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owner's insurance agency.
Back at you here in the top half of the 6th. Sorry about the little delay there. Bill Holman just brought us up a fan for some reason.
Yeah, no, I don't really know what the purpose of the fan
40
is.
40 degrees out. Don't know you realize why you need a fan in the VIP booth when it's chilly up here, but I think it's a gag. I think it's a little trick he's trying to play.
Yeah. Trying to be Mr. Funny.
Yes.
Mr. Funny Pants.
I mean, he's coming out with Betty White comments today. I mean, there's a lot going on in the truck downstairs.
Family calling me Whitney Houston.
Ganging up.
They are.
All right, Roy, who we got up here for Olney? This
Looks like we have Flanagan.
This is Brandon Flanagan here in the top half of the 6th inning. The Tigers looking to get things going again after the grand slam homer by Jordo. And we have a new pitcher for the Cards. It's Briar Repking. Fleener moves over to second. And Reese Blank still at the short. Ethan over at third and Jordan here at first. We're back in the game here, man. One run lead right now. Nice pitch by Briar. Flanagan swings and misses at that one. It's 0-2. Love the fight for the Cardinals, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
Never say die, right?
That's right. No quitting these boys.
We talk all the time about just putting the ball in play in high school baseball. When we put the ball in play at least 3 or 4 times, a couple errors last inning, all of a sudden you get the bases juiced. Either Quincy or Jordan's going to take advantage of that, and Jordan did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Briar Repking on the mound for the Cards in a relief appearance, and Flanagan strokes one over there. It's going to be foul. Cordell, watch out, brother.
Did he jump down and throw that back in and then
yes,
back?
He did.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And the camera remained steady.
Yeah.
I mean,
never moved.
Man.
Unbelievable stuff.
Of course, we have Taylor Jones in the VIP booth today, doing a great job as well, hooking me up with a cell phone charger from her mom. That's big.
Huge.
And Flanagan hits one deep into
out.
left.
That may be out.
And Allen right at the wall, puts a glove on it, probably keeps it from being a homer, throws it back into second, and Flanagan gets there on second. I tell you, I got to give Allen a little props there. That may have been, that could have been close to being gone. He got a glove on it, brought it back into play, and almost throws Flanagan out at second. But the Tigers all of a sudden threatening here in the top half of the 6th. Look at those runs on the board for the Tigers. You're talking about consistency there.
Yeah. You know, I think the wind up there, it plays a little tricks. I mean, it may be windier up there than what we think.
Well, you look at the flagpole there. You can see it's howling pretty good, but more away straightaway center, because I thought that was kind of a pop-up as well.
It had Al turned around a couple of times.
Yeah, it did.
Because I thought he had a pretty good beat on it.
This is a center fielder for the Tigers, Braxton Bergner. This has been a tight one all the way, Roy.
It has. Good game.
Two good teams battling. First game of the year for the Tigers. Probably have another solid spring like they normally do. Here's a pitch from Breyer. He leaves that one way up there, and Bergner makes him pay for it. Keep him off second, Allen. And Bergner is going to go in with a double. Back-to-back doubles for the Tigers, and all of a sudden they've tied the score, Roy. Didn't take long, did it?
No, it did not.
Not only did they tie the score, they have Bergner on second with probably their best hitter, Mason Coker, coming to the plate. Got to keep the ball down, men.
Yeah, especially to a team like Olney, who is, is just going to hit and hit and hit consistently every time.
Man, strike one.
Is it a strike? Did he call it yet? Okay.
He did. I'm going to time this next time.
It's about 2.5 seconds.
It is. That's probably a good estimate. And then on the balls, you wait because you think maybe he's getting ready to hammer it. One ball, one strike. Here's a pitch to Coker. He misses, or Repking misses down low. And Bergner moves on to third now. Nobody out here for the Tigers. And going to have to shut him down here. Let's get a strikeout pop out here if we can. Keep him at third. Harmon's going to have to play a nice backstop there. Coker hits that one between Ethan and Reese. And the Tigers take the lead. Back and forth game here, fellas. Coker does a nice job getting that single. That's all he needed. And the Tigers put two across here in the top half of the sixth to regain the leads from the Cards, who took the lead on a Jordan Blummer grand slam a bit ago. Still nobody out, Roy.
Yeah. Great back and forth ball game here. Just two teams battling it out.
Gavin Mays takes the first pitch as a strike. A nice job of Breyer working ahead. You got to watch Coker here. He could be running. They want to get people in scoring position ASAP. Yeah. Misses up high. They've been able to run on the Cards some today too. Breyer needs to make sure he keeps him close over here. Probably not going anywhere on this one. Not a great count to run on. One ball, one strike.
It's a hefty lead.
That one's fouled off over by Coach. And now all of a sudden it's 1-2. Really good count to run on here for the Tigers. Hopefully Breyer knows that. Keep him close here, Breyer. He was leaning, Roy.
Yeah, he was.
The 1-2 count's always a good one because sometimes you're going to get an off-speed pitch. Here's the 1-2 to Gavin Mays, the throw back over. A nice job by Breyer keeping him close. I appreciate that. They've been able to run today. One ball, two strikes to Mays, the DH. And there he goes, just like what we thought. There's a breaking ball in the dirt and takes it. When teams run on you at will, that problem has to be fixed.
Oh, yeah. Seemed like it took a while for us to get the ball down there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-2 is a great count. You could see him a little bit, getting a little antsy with his feet.
Yeah.
I mean, you just put it all together. He was running on that one. Makes sense, too, because you got to get the guy in scoring position with nobody out, one out. And now the Tigers are kind of doing what they want to do. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Mays. Coker advances to second on the stolen base. Mays looks like he's ready to do something with the bat, Roy.
Yeah. Do some damage.
Here's the 3-2 from Repking. Hits it over to Ethan, and Ethan lets it go through his legs. And a nice job by Reese backing him up. He got a glove on it.
He did.
It was a sharp hit ball. I mean, there was nothing lazy about that ball. It stung. But that's going to be an error on Ethan over at third. And Mays reaches on the air. More importantly, Coker moves to third. It's first and third, nobody out.
Now we got trouble.
And you
here.
got trouble coming up in Landon Pride. One swing of the bat, he could put you up by 4 now.
Yeah.
Keep the ball low. Here's my thought as well. Look for the Tigers to try to steal second again here. Look for them to force North Clay to execute a first and third here. If they don't, then you got 2 guys in scoring position. And, of course, they're throwing a pinch runner in here as well. But the goal right now would be get to second as quickly as you can. Pick his count. It's 0-1. Big old lead again, Roy.
Big lead, yeah.
Coach is telling him, shut it down a little bit here. You can always tell on a pinch runner when they come in, the first pitch, they're never going. One reason is they're not loose, right? So they got to get into the game. Again, we're at 1-1, which is not a bad count either. And I guarantee you, though, they're trying to get him to second.
Big lead.
Throw over, Briar. Throw over, brother. And a nice pitch by Briar. And Landon Pride swings and misses on that one. A running count right here, 1-2. Let's see if the Tigers choose to run again on this count. They ran with Coker on the 1-2 count. It's a good running count. And he's going just like what we thought. And again, a good move by Olney's coach McLaren, forcing us to execute a first and third. If you don't get it, the upside is you got 2 guys in scoring position. If you do get it, there's a good chance that a guy on third is going to score on a first and third play. So just sitting pretty there for the Tigers. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, second and third, nobody out. Pride takes that one up high. It's 3-2. Briar didn't do a bad job keeping him close, but man, his lead got real large there that last couple times. Here's the 3-2 to Pride. Misses up high, and that's ball 4.
Good team like Olney, you know, they pick something up on Briar's delivery there.
Mm-hmm. And the bases are juiced for Kayla Foster, who spanked a home run last time up, Roy.
And no outs.
And nobody out. You talk about consistency. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth, and 2 here in the 6th inning. They haven't went 1 inning without scoring. We've scored in bulk. We had 6 in the first and 4 in the 5th. Makes it a 12-11 game. We had 1, in the third as well. I was wondering where that other run was. And Foster hits over to Reese, and he's going to go to third with it and throws it away. Luckily, it didn't go in the dugout. They are saying it is going in the dugout. There's an area over there that is designated as a dugout area. The ball rolls in there, and the runners are allowed to advance after that. More importantly, 2-run score on the play. And the Cardinals are now down 13-11. That's going to be an error on Reese Blank. Reese has been playing a solid shortstop, though. And now it's 14-11, Nobody out still, Roy.
Yeah, tough.
This will be Jace Greenwood looking to pop it open anymore. We've been able to kind of bounce back from these leads. Hopefully we can still do that. But right now, Cardinals down 14-11.
We've spent a lot of time out there in the last couple of innings.
We have. No balls, 2 strikes. Left fielder Jace Greenwood up. Nice stop there by Harmon behind home plate. Don't let this take the sails here, guys. You know, don't let it take the wind out of the sails. We still got 2 at bats here. We got to shut them down now, though. Can't allow any more runs here.
That's right. I agree.
3 is a lot different than 4. You get a couple of guys on, 2 guys on a home run, you got your 3 back. You have to get the bases loaded and the grand slam to get the 4 back in one swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the left fielder Jace Greenwood of Olney. Runners at second and third, and here's the pitch from Breyer. And Greenwood fouls that one straight back, way behind on that one. Stick with that, guys.
Big cut.
Don't let him catch up to the curveball. Greenwood playing shortstop, left field for the Tigers. You have him at shortstop or left field? Left field?
Left field, yeah.
And Greenwood strikes out, and that's a big out by Breyer. Nice job. Need that strikeout pop-out action, and we got the strikeout piece of it. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now we need another one of those. But Isaac Pompey's 2 for 3 for the day, Roy. 2 hits between third and second. If I'm Reese, I need to shade him over a little bit.
Yeah.
Coming your way, Ethan. And looks like a safety squeeze there. Difference between a safety squeeze and a suicide squeeze is the safety squeeze, runner on third isn't going until the ball's down. On the suicide squeeze, the runner on third's going no matter what, as soon as the guy warms up.
Dropping some knowledge on me.
Dropping knowledge. Just an old washed-up athlete, Roy. The glory days. I try to pick him off over at third. Never, not to criticize in any way, never a fan of the third base pickoff.
Yeah.
Normally it only goes wrong.
You don't see it very often. Yeah.
No, normally it goes wrong. Now, I do realize you got to keep him close, though. Here's the 0-1 to Isaac Pompey. Pompey fouls that one off. It's 0-2. Seems like the temperature's dropped a little bit.
Yeah, it sure has.
Well, not for the guys down in the truck.
No.
Just for the hard-working people up here in the VIP
That's right.
booth.
I'm sure the producers down there have their Hawaiian shirts unbuttoned.
Yes. Little umbrellas in their drinks.
Yeah. Especially Bill. You know he's got 2 umbrellas in his drinks.
Oh, yes. Hey, I like that pitch by Breyer. Low and away. Not going to get hurt. You're only going to get helped on that pitch right there. Keep the ball low here. We're going to be fine. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cardinals need to hold them right here. 14-11 in the top half of the 6th inning. They probably have caviar down there and lobster.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Really high-end things.
I just heard the door. Uh-oh.
Smoked by Pompey for his 3rd hit of the game. That's going to score 2 runs. A guy on second and third. Both crossed the plate, and Mr. Pompey is 3 for 4 on the day. Every hit, the same spot.
Yep. Every single one.
So it's 16-11. Cards not missing out on these big innings here. The Tigers putting big innings together. A 3 in the 2nd, a 4 in the 5th, and now a 6th spot in the 6th. Got a lot of work to do here to get back in it. First thing you got to do is stop the bleeding here.
Yeah.
Get it out. This is Brandon Murphy, and Didn't even realize there would be a throw on that one.
Yeah, I didn't either. That ball must have came right back towards Harmon.
Pompey with a pinch runner. We're not sure who the runner is, but that ended up being a pretty close play on something that should have been probably a walk in the park. 16-11 here, Olney over North Clay in the top half of the 6th inning. 1 ball, no strikes to Brandon Murphy. Murphy takes that one for a strike. It's 1-1. Nice pitch there by Breyer. This one's not out of reach. We've been down earlier. We're down by 3 earlier. Came back on a big old grand slam by Jordan Blummer. Just got to keep it close here. 5 is a decent-sized lead right now when you only got 2 at-bats left. We've got to stop the bleeding right now, come in and get some runs. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Murphy. 1 down here in the top half of the 6th inning. Breyer misses wide outside on that one. It's 3-1. Need that strikeout pop out again, Roy. I say it all the time.
Temperature's definitely dropped.
Yes, it has. And Breyer misses high on that one. And Murphy reaches base on a 1-out walk. Coach Freck's going to come out and talk to Breyer a little bit. You going to keep him out there, Roy, or no?
I'm not really sure right now. Yep, he's taking
He's going to take him out. Yeah. While Coach determines who's going to pitch next, it may be Ethan. We're going to take a little break for a couple commercials. We'll be back right with you. It's 16-11, currently in the top half of the 6th. You're watching North Clay Baseball on Wabash Communications.
Bath & Body Works Chiropractic has something for the whole family, and it's not just about aligning your spine. We offer acupuncture and auriculotherapy for pain control, nicotine addiction, ADHD, anxiety, depression, and much more. We can help everyone in your family, from newborns to the elderly. 101 South Main Street on the Square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. As a proud partner of Michelin Tires, we provide you with superior standard of Michelin quality products with a superior standard of service only your local tire dealer can provide. So stop by today and see us at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Bandy's Pharmacy, with locations in Salem, Centralia, and Irvington, are your locally owned pharmacies. At Bandy's, you'll always work with someone who greets you by name. We specialize in serving our communities with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medications and health products. Our pharmacists take the time to explain your medication and answer the questions you may have. Caring for you and about you is our #1 priority.
We're back at you. Ethan Burkett on the mound for the Cards. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Tigers. And Braden Flanagan, the shortstop, up to the plate. Flanagan's 2 for 4 on the day with a single and a double and 1 run scored. Get a ground ball double play, and let's go back and chop into this lead a little bit, fellas. Bottom half of the 6th should be ours here. So we got, did we move Reese over to 3rd, Roy?
That's correct.
Breyer at short. Okay. Ethan Burkett on the mound for the Cards. Here's the 0-1 to Flanagan. Flanagan hits that one out to left. Allen should be able to get that one. It goes over Allen's head. The wind may have played a little trick with that one, too. They're trying to score the guy at home. They do, and the Tigers now up 17-11. That looked like a tough one to field, Roy.
Yeah.
I think the wind is playing some havoc with the ball right now. So what should have possibly been an out is now another run scored for the Tigers, and more importantly, Braden Flanagan's at 2nd base. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Braxton Bergner. Not only is Flanagan is at 2nd, and Brandon Murphy is over at 3rd now.
Yeah, I think that wind is playing with that ball once it gets up in the air.
Well, we kind of talked about it with the Jordan Blummer homer. I mean, that thing
Just stayed up there forever.
It just kept staying up there and kept going, a little bit like the homer yesterday in center field. And the wind's really, if you look at the flagpole, the wind is really howling right now.
Yeah, it's moving.
I think that also consists of why temperatures seem to have dropped a little bit here in the VIP booth.
Al's first move on that ball was in.
Yep.
He just got fooled. The wind played with that ball.
One ball, no strikes here to Braxton Bergner. He pops that one up. Jordan on the run. Makes a nice catch over here. They tag. Nobody going to be running on that one, though. A nice catch by Blummer to get a big out for the Cards. And hopefully we can stop the bleeding right now. This will be the third baseman, Mason Coker. He's had a pretty good day. Come on, Ethan. Get this out and let's go get some runs. 17-11, the Tigers leading the Cardinals. It's been a scoring barrage from both teams. 28 runs in the game already. We're not even in the, I guess we're in the 6th. That's why you got to put a complete game together, Roy.
Yeah.
And Mr. Coker just lines a shot down the third. It's going to be foul, but he can swing the bat.
Most of these boys can. They know what they're doing.
Plug that in for me. Thank you. One ball, one strike, two down. Mason Coker at the plate. Runners at second and third. A nice little pitch there by Ethan. Hits the inside corner, and that's strike two. Nice job getting ahead here, Ethan. Pitchers by committee today. Reese Blank started the game. Luke Fleener came in, Briar Repke, and now Ethan Burkett. Nice stop by Harmon. Good job, Harmon. Been a long old inning, Roy.
It has.
Had a couple of those. After that home run, after that grand slam by Blummer, you didn't expect the Tigers to put a 7 spot on the board.
Oh, my goodness,
You expected it in the battle, but a 7 spot is tough. I mean, if you think about it, here at the beginning of this inning, we were winning 11-10.
Mm-hmm.
Three balls, two strikes, two down. Gavin Mays at the plate. And Ethan misses, and that's ball 4. Is that Mays or was that still Coker?
That was Coker.
Okay. So
now we got Mays.
Now it's Mays.
Now they've subbed somebody in. This isn't Mays. I'm not for sure who this is. Number 7.
Okay. A lot of times we don't get the roster, so
yes.
I apologize about that. Here's the pitch from Burkett. He misses low. It's 1-0. Mr. Coker's had a day. He's been on base every time up. Four times on base with a homer in the first.
Good start to his season.
Yeah. Going to be a tough little play.
Yeah.
Nice play by Briar. Man, I tell you, Briar made a heck of a play to get to that and throw him. That was bang at first.
I thought he had him.
I didn't think there was any chance that was going to be close, and Briar made it close. Good for you, Briar, but they're going to call him safe here at first. And the Tigers continue to go here. And now it's an 18-11 game with 8 runs here in the 6th inning. And one just came across the plate on that play. But I tell you, I'm going to hats off to Briar. That's a tough play. It was close too, Roy.
Yeah, it was.
Now it's a first baseman. Well, it was the first baseman, Landon Pride. But now we got somebody else hitting. And Ethan throws that one for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, we apologize, folks. We got a lineup, but we didn't get a roster from Olney, so we don't know some of these kids that are subbing in right now.
Just turned 1 p.m. here in And there's a hit over between first and second. Flanagan dives and misses. 1-run scores. Here comes the throw. Tyson bobbles a little bit, no throw. And the Tigers continue to put runs on the board. I think that's a 10 spot they've now put this inning, Roy.
Yeah.
Got to stop the bleeding here, fellas. It's currently 19-11. At the beginning of the inning, Cardinals winning 10-11. No, excuse me, 11-10. Yes, that's correct. Ethan misses that one up high. And that's what I thought. Not 19-11. It's 20-11.
Okay.
So the scoreboard just updated. 20 runs is tough to win when you allow 20 runs. I'm not saying this one's over. And, of course, they're running still. Don't blame them. They've ran all day long.
Yeah, they have.
And that's the thing. If you can see a weakness, and I'm not saying the weakness is on Ethan or Harmon, but if you see the weakness, you just need to pound that thing.
That's right, yeah. And from our standpoint, that's something we really need to work on.
There's a strike right on the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Now, I think this is a new person, too. This is supposed to be Caleb Foster, but number 41. He swings and misses. It's 40, sorry. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here. And there's strike 3, and finally the end of the inning, but not before the Tigers explode for 10 in the top half of the 6th to take the lead. 20-11. We'll be back trying to get some more runs on the board here. Going to have to for us to get a W today. You're watching North Clay Cardinal Baseball on Wabash Communications.
Looking for cutting-edge products with the convenience of banking anywhere? Ready to earn cash back or interest on your account? If so, stop by one of our branches and ask about our Hometown Rewards checking accounts and our new mobile banking app with remote deposit and bill pay. The Clay City, Florida, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Clay County State Bank has been proudly serving the surrounding areas for any and all banking needs since 1905. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, they are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 665-3314, visit claycountybank.com, or in person at 111 North Church Street in Louisville.
Not where we want to be here going into the bottom half of the 6th. It's only 20, North Clay 11. Going into the top half of the 6th, North Clay led the Tigers from Olney 11-10, but Olney puts a 10 spot on the board there in the 6th. And continued to go and go and go. Finally got the last out there. It was a real struggle to get an out that last inning, Roy.
Yeah, it was.
Long old inning.
Long innings, and it's tough. It's
well, when you got to win, when you got to score 21 runs in order to win, it's a tough day.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we can get there, but it's a big old task right now.
That's right. We talked about it when it was 10-7, right? And momentum shift, the momentum changing.
You can just feel it. I mean, you feel the energy a lot when momentum changes, and things got to change quickly in order to get the momentum right back.
Yeah, right now it's as if the energy's been sucked out of the Cardinals right here.
Well, hopefully you get a couple guys on. That's a great thing about baseball. You never know, right? So you got to get some people on, but it's like chopping a tree right now. One chop at a time is how we're going to have to do it. I've chopped many trees in my life, Roy.
Yes,
you know that.
Well, I know you're a lumberjack, so
yes,
that's what the beard is for.
Yes, it's lumberjack season now, so the beard's coming on.
Unlike the pretty boys that we have downstairs.
Oh, yes,
in the van with their mimosas and.
Got it made down there, man.
They do.
All they do is just sit up here and make fun of us, Roy.
Caviar and whatever else they have down there.
Martinis. I told Bill earlier after he brought the fan up that, well, sent a message to Don that he's banned. I'm going to ban Bill right now. We're going to do a ban the rest of the game.
Yes.
From Bill from entering the VIP booth. When you bring a fan up on a 40-degree day, you know somebody's just trying to get at you.
Oh, yeah. I had a big smile on his face when he
didn't
did
even
it,
say
too.
anything. Just brought it up, put it down, went back down, and then I guarantee they started giggling when they hit the truck. It was a big deal.
Big deal to them.
A nice hit by Ethan. Get in that gap.
There we go.
Ethan continues to hit the ball well. All the way to the fence. They're going to fire that thing back in. I was going to hold him to a single, but, man, keep going, Ethan. You're doing a great job, bud.
Ball was on a rope. Hit that hard.
He's been hitting the ball hard every time.
He has.
That's how it has to start, folks. Base runners, one chop at a time. Take it from me, the lumberjack.
That's right.
We're probably going to have some type of logo of a lumberjack popping up on the screen here anytime.
Yeah. It's either that or we'll get some offers. You know, some lumber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lumberjack, hand cream.
Yep. Sponsorship opportunities.
Yes.
Balls hit there to short. There's one. Breyer beats it out here at first, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Yeah, we'll have all kinds of sponsors contact us to represent their products. Roy's right now is currently working on a deal with Casey's.
Yes.
To carry a lot of Roy Taylor hand cream. And the soda fountain now is sponsored by Roy over there at Casey's.
Definitely, yeah.
Big old picture of Roy up on the soda fountain. Saw that the other day, Roy. I was happy about that.
I'm also carrying a new beard balm line if you guys are interested.
Oh, wow. Is that going to be on the shelves at Casey's as well? Dollar General?
It should be pretty soon. You know, if you like the redwood scents or the evergreen scents, I'll have those out on shelves for long.
Colt pops that one way back into left. Is that going to have the distance? It's not. Left fielder comes back in, makes a nice catch, and records the out. Man, that was sky high.
It was.
And, you know, you get it up into that jet stream up there, you don't know what's going to happen today.
Well,
look at the score, 20-11.
Yeah, you saw the outfielder go out, and then he had to come back in for that one. It was very strange and difference in the other balls hit that way.
That's right. So Colt is recorded F7, and that's the second out of the inning. Come on, Harmon, put the ball in play. Let's get some people on now. I'm interested in hearing more about the beard balm when we get a chance.
Oh,
Roy.
yeah,
It
for
sounded
sure.
Really, really special.
Yes.
Harmon takes that one low. It's 2-0.
Now, I will say, you know, people like Bill probably can't purchase it because it's for manly man only.
Okay.
So
you have that target market, don't you?
I do.
Harmon takes that one low, too. Oh, they call that a strike?
It did go strike. And he called it fast, too, that time.
Yeah, he
was very decisive about that strike.
That did not look like a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Not up to us, though.
Nope.
Okay, that one's a ball.
All we do is call baseball games and sell beard balm.
Yeah, that's our life.
Yeah, that's what we do.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down here. Harmon fouls that one
over
off.
us.
Yeah, right over the VIP booth. Probably hits the batting cage over there. And it is a full count, so my man Breyer should be running on the play. 3-2, 2 out. It's a no-brainer. And there he goes. Harmon fouls that one off, stays alive. Nice job by Harmon staying alive here in the count. You got a number 5 on your roster over there at all? That's our new pitcher here for Olney.
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breyer ought to be running again. Make sure he goes home, Breyer. First baseman's going to play behind him. And there he goes. Harmon continues to battle. Fouls that one off his foot.
Sometimes, folks, we get the roster and the lineup and the subs and everything else, and a lot of times we don't. So we apologize if we don't have your the names out there for Olney.
3 balls, 2 strikes. There goes Breyer again, and nice at-bat by Harmon. Clifton takes that one on a ball, and the Cardinals have first and second now with 2 outs. That's how we got to do it. Got to battle this thing back all the way. Repking at second, Clifton at first, and that's going to bring up Luke Fleener. Come on, Luker. Good eye, Luke, and that's going to be a wild pitch. And Repking moves over to third, and Clifton at second. A little more education. The wild pitch is when it's the pitcher's fault. The pass ball is the catcher's fault.
Man, you're dropping all kinds of nothing.
Should play a little Jeopardy today, man. Get a little Jeopardy going. Could be a big day for Zinco.
Man, you're one of the most knowledgeable lumberjacks I know.
Well, it's kind of my niche.
Okay.
Baseball lumberjack.
2 very manly things, by the way.
Yes, yeah. In fact, when I get home later, just for fun, I'm going to go chop a tree down. Not with a chainsaw, with an axe, folks.
Okay.
2-1 here to Luke.
Get
and
out.
Luke, that's
Get
a
out.
nice
Get
little
out. Get
poke.
out.
Nice
There
little
we
single
go.
by Luke Fleener. Gets by him. That's going to score 2 runs. And Luke is now been on base every single time. 3 for 4. Nice day for Luke Fleener. RBI. 2 RBIs for Luke on that one.
Howdy, baby, Luke.
And that's how we do it. Got to get a couple in. You never know, right?
You never know.
Cut that lead down to 7. And now we've seen a lot happen with 2 outs this year, Roy.
That's right.
And now we got Jonesy top of the order. Maybe
Top of the order.
some things can start to click there for us. Keep waiting for a comment from the truck. Glad to see there aren't any right now.
Well, that's what happens when you have 15 mimosas during a ball game.
They have a little bar down there.
They do.
Yeah. And Jonesy takes that one on the corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Come on, Tyson. Keep things rolling here, bub. 20-13. It's a football game score. And here's the pitch to Jonesy. He takes that one up high. It's 2-1. Again, Luke Fleener on base all 4 times today. 3 for 4. Nice little game by Luker. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jonesy. Here's the pitch. He takes that one low. He's got a good eye, Roy.
Yeah.
This is my account. I hope it's his. Load up here. Make it be right there and swing out of your shoes. If not, get over to first. Here's the 3-1 to Jones, and he does swing well, and it's hit over to second. A nice little play by the second baseman, and Tyson flying down the line beats that one out for an infield single. It's plays like that to keep some momentum going, Roy. That's a big-time hit right there.
That was.
Nice little play by the second baseman, but Jonesy came out of the box running hard. So you got sophomore at second, a sophomore at first, and now a big old senior here coming up to try to get things going again for the Cards. It's Quincy Aldridge here. Come on, Quince. Quincy takes that one as a strike right on the corner. It's 0-1. Wind's still blowing out. Quincy just needs to get one up in the jet stream, and we're back in the game. And that's going to be a pass ball, and the runners move on by that one. You feel that? The heat or no?
Mm-hmm. I do, yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Big at bat for Quincy Aldridge. Runners at second and third. Quincy takes that one high. I think he wanted to jump on that one. I'm glad he didn't. Number 1 rule of hitting, I was always taught, swing at strikes before anything else. You can do everything else mechanically correct. You swing at a ball, and you have no choice. Most of the time, you're out. No reason to run on that, Luke.
No.
Down 7 runs. Every one of these base runners are precious. Isn't that crazy, though? Number 1 rule of hitting, so fundamental. Just swing at strikes.
Mm-hmm.
It comes before everything else. It's a big deal. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here with Quincy on the bat. Misses inside. It's 3-2. Now this is a big old pitch in the game here. You got Jordan Blummer, who's hit 2 home runs already. If Quincy gets on, bases loaded again. Don't want to jinx anybody, but here comes the pitch. Quincy hits that one out to right. It's going to be over his head, and things are starting to move for the Cards. Quincy's on his horse. He's going to get a stand-up double, and the Cards continue to battle. A big 2-out rally now, and it's 20-15. Nice job, Quincy Aldridge. You know what we see from Quincy this spring that we haven't seen so much? Hitting the ball to the right side. Opposite field. And that's great, because when he goes into college next year, he's signed with Swick. He's going to be expected to do that, and he's already taking those steps right now. 20-15, Cards right back in it now with Jordan, and Jordan hits another one out to left. That one's not going to carry as much. We thought it may as soon as he hit it, and that's going to be it for the Cards. But the Cards put a 4 spot back on the board. Can't complain about that. Puts themselves in a much better position going into the 7th inning. And at the end of 6, it's Olney 20, North Clay 15.
Ed Lewis Trucking, headquartered in Louisville, Illinois, was founded by Ed and Joan Lewis. Ed Lewis Trucking has expanded their fleet from just 4 to 70 trucks. Having started as a true mom-and-pop business with 4 employees, Ed Lewis Trucking currently has 90 employees. Ed Lewis Trucking, quality service, quality people.
Fast and reliable entertainment and communication come together at Wabash. When you need to make a call, enjoy your favorite programs, or research homework online, Wabash delivers the technology you need to succeed. Affordable phone solutions, quality TV service with many options, internet with unlimited usage, and fiber to your home or business. For 6 decades, Wabash has served our community with personal, local service and support. Wabash, your best connection.
And we have finally hit the top half of the 7th inning. It's 20-15, Olney over North Clay. A hitter's battle, obviously, not a pitching duel today. North Clay pops back in with 4 runs there in the bottom half of the 6th to cut the score to 5. I'd much rather it be 5 there than 9.
Yeah.
And so something positive to build off of there. Now we're going to struggle naming a lot of the hitters here, so bear with us.
I think this is Jace Greenwood right
Greenwood hits that one to second. Luke Fleener ends up making an error on the play, and Greenwood safe at first.
Now this is supposed to be Pompey up here. Let's see.
I think that looks like him.
Yeah.
Pompey's had a day. Got to get these guys. No runs here this inning, fellas. Can't let it happen. And, of course, they're running. Something the Cardinals struggled with all day long. And, again, if you're the opposing coach, kudos. Attack that weakness.
Yeah, they picked up on that early, and they're staying with it.
For our guys, now they're, you know, early on in the year, you kind of identify some things you need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
They'll make that adjustment. They'll fix that. Nice pitch there by Ethan. I guess that just missed. It's 2-0.
I thought it was a really nice pitch.
Me too. There's a strike. Can't wait to get over to Casey's to get some of that Roy Taylor hand cream. And now the beard balm sounds really interesting.
Yes.
That redwood scent. It's just.
I have all the woodsy, manly scents.
You make that down in the basement? Or?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Mass production?
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike here to Pompey. Misses 3-1. Well, that comes in handy with me growing this beard.
Absolutely. Put some on there and you'll be full-blown lumberjack in no time.
That's fantastic. 3 balls, 1 strike to Pompey. And there goes the runner again. Cardinals just making it easy for the Tigers to run today. Nobody really holding them on there.
Nope.
And either way, Pompey walks. Pompey's been on base at least 3 times today. Maybe 4.
Yeah, I was going to say he's hit the ball 3 times towards left field there.
This is Brandon. Yeah, he's had some big hits there almost every time. Brandon Murphy up to the plate now, second baseman. Made a nice play on Tyson Jones's ball earlier. Just couldn't had enough time to get him out at first. Wind just kind of howling out the center. If you take a look at the flagpole, it doesn't feel like it down here so much, but up there, man. 20-15 here. Olney over North Clay. Olney threatening again. And there's a strike right down the middle. You know, it's pretty interesting to see the fact that, I mean, I'm not saying they're going to score here, but first and third, they have scored every single inning.
They have.
I mean, that's consistency, that's for sure. 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 9, actually 10.
Yeah.
And then here in the 7th, they're first and third already. Two balls, one strike. If I'm Olney, there's a good chance I'm wanting to take off again here at first. Even Pompey's probably not a great runner, but force the action, right? I mean, it's first and third right now, nobody out. Ethan misses up high, and now it's 3-1. Cardinal pitching has really struggled today.
Really have.
And there will be those games. I think he may be going on this one, Roy. Nope, didn't go on that one. Nice job by Harmon Clifton, and it's ball 4. And, man, the train keeps rolling here.
It does.
Bases loaded, nobody outs for the Tigers. Again, this is football score. 20-15.
Yeah. Should be back to the top of the order here for Olney.
Score 15 runs like the Cardinals has, you should win the game. The problem is we've just not done very well pitching or fielding today.
Yeah, pitching has really struggled today for the Cardinals.
Ethan does a nice job working ahead of this guy, and it's 0-1. Who we got up here, Roy?
This should be Flanagan.
Okay, back to the top of the order here with Braden Flanagan. Bases loaded, nobody out. It's what we talk about. Strike out, pop out, or hit one right back to the pitcher so we can go home with it. The Cardinals are staying back, infield back. They're going to try to get the double play, not so concerned about the run. Can't allow too many more runs, though. We're in the top half of the 7th. It's been a long old game, folks. (20-15). Ethan misses on that one. Harmon's doing a nice job catching today, though. I'll give him credit. He's blocked a lot of balls.
That's right. He's had to work back there today.
He has. Here's a pitch from Burkett, and Flanagan pops that one out to left. Allen is on his horse. A nice catch there by Allen, and the runner at third tags up and goes home, but a nice catch there out there by Big Al on the run. Outs are important right now, Roy.
That they are.
And he did a good job on that one. So that's the first out of the inning. It's 21-15 now. Scoreboard hasn't been updated. There we go. Now we need a ground ball double play, and we need to come back in and get about 6 runs to tie this thing up. Here's a pitch from Ethan. And I believe this is Braxton Bergner.
Yep.
One ball, no strikes to Bergner. Runners on first and second. Cardinals needing the double play ball here. Ethan misses low, and that one gets by Harmon, and the runners advance. Two balls, no strikes, one down. It's 21-15. Olney's winning. 6-run deficit right now for the Cards, but we got to keep it right there. There's only one out here in the top half of the 7th. And that is a shot between second and third. And they're going to try to score both runners, and they will. Throw comes in, hits the mound.
Misses the cut, man.
Misses the cut, and the Tigers are rolling once again. The consistency of runs is pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
So 2 more runs will put it at 23-15, and they're back up 8. then you got Mr. Coker coming back up here, who's not been an easy opponent today. And he rips out in the center field. Quincy's on his horse, tries to cut it off, can't quite get it. 1 run in, and Quincy throws it back in a little late in the second. And Mason Coker continues to hurt the Cards all day long with a stand-up double and an RBI.
They have hit the ball hard.
They have.
All day.
They have. It's been I tell you, if you're the Olney Tigers in the first game out of the year, you play a decent, pretty good team like North Clay, and you put 24 on the board.
You'd be pretty happy.
That's a pretty good start to the season, Roy. Pretty good sign things may go well for you. Ethan misses low on that one. Nice job by Harmon. Again, I've said that a lot today, but a nice job of Harmon keeping the ball in front of him. This should be Gavin Mays. I'm not sure if that's the same person as we have up there or not. I think it is 30.
Number 30, yeah.
Gavin Mays still DHing for the Tigers. Appreciate y'all joining us on Channel 100 here in Louisville, also on the YouTube app on the internet, and here in the park at 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
107.5 W Dawn.
There's that Barry White voice. Smooth.
Betty White, that is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Very smooth.
You know, we've had a lackluster effort from the guys on sound effects this year.
Yeah. Their game is, well, they're too busy partying down there in the Wabash truck.
That's true.
They love these games. Oh, you hear it?
There it is.
Yeah, I knew it'd come out after you called them out.
I love it.
It's 24-15 here in Louisville. It's been a long old game. We're in the top half of the 7th. Cards putting themselves in a rough position to try to get back into this one on the bottom half. Got to put a stop here. Come on, Ethan. And that was hit over to Fleener at second. He boots it, but comes right back and throws him out at first. A nice job by Luke Fleener. And Jordo throws it over to third. It gets by Reese, but not far enough for Coker to advance and score. And so a nice job by Luke Fleener on that recovery. That wasn't an easy play.
No, it wasn't.
Hit his glove, bounced out. He took his time, got him out at first. Outs are important. This is another big guy here, Roy.
Yeah, I think this is Pride here.
Pride's back in the game.
Yeah.
Landon Pride.
That bat, it looks like a toothpick to him.
It does.
Big kid.
I also like the way he approaches the bat. It looks like he's just going to sting the ball somewhere, you know?
Yeah, he's ready to hit the ball hard somewhere.
He's real soft with his feet. His hands are loose. Looks like a good hitter up there. Here's a 1-0 from Ethan. Nice little pitch there, Ethan. I like that. Keeping the ball low. It's good. Not going to get hurt down there. And some of these guys are going to swing at it, too. Here's a pitch from Burkett to Pride.
That's gone.
And it's thankfully foul. Yeah. But Pride, on cue, unloads on one.
Wow. Yeah, because he hit that in the woods.
He hit that back there by Chris Reinhardt's house, beyond the woods. Chris may field that in the backyard.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down to Pride. He wanted that one, too. Just missed it. Saw that up in his eyes and said, I'm going to take another one like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Been a bit of a struggle for the Cards today, not on the offensive end, but on the defensive and the pitching end. And the Tigers have taken full advantage of it. Ethan misses real high on that one. Didn't get on top of the old curveball on that one, Roy.
Yeah.
Here's the 3-2 to Pride, and hits him. That was like a little bug hitting him. He wasn't too worried about that.
No, he's smiling all the way down.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't a big deal to Pride. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Caleb Foster. And so the Tigers still threatening. I don't know how many times we've said that today, but you put 24 on the board, you're saying it a lot. Burkett to Foster. He pops that one up. Breyer is underneath it. Squeeze that one, Breyer, and he does. And let's come in and get some runs here in the bottom half of the 7th. 24-15, Olney over North Clay. We're coming back. Got to get some runs here to extend the game. You're watching North Clay Cardinal Baseball and Wabash Communications.
If you're stuck in the snow or just need a tow, there's only one way to go. 1-888-LANDERS. At Landers Towing and Collision, we stake our reputation on every job we do. We have the equipment and the know-how to make sure that when you're in need, we can handle it. The professionals at Landers will always make sure that your situation is handled the only way, the right way. So if you find yourself in a mess, call the best. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. 1-888-LANDERS. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did.
At Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, your health comes first. When you or a loved one reach a time in your life when you need medical equipment, there's only one name to remember: Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Bandy's has the latest in medical equipment with free delivery and setup. Let the team at Bandy's show you the way to happier, healthier life. Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, caring for you and about you.
All right, folks, bottom half of the 7th. It's do or die time for our Cards. Got a football score today, 24-15, Olney over North Clay. Again, you score 15 runs, you ought to feel pretty comfortable, but not today.
It's unbelievable the amount of runs that are up on that board right now.
Yeah. For the Cardinals, it'll be Reese Blank, Ethan Burkett, and Breyer Repking. Somebody gets on, it'll be Colt Van Dyke then. We need a lot of people on.
Yeah.
Reese takes that one for a ball. It's 1-0. Reese fouls that one off over on the left side. Not sure. I need to be prepared, but not sure when the next telecast is. I think there's some road games now mixed in.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
We've had 3 this week. You know, that would be a good job for a producer or
to have that information ready.
Shoot it up to us. And
yeah, that would be.
They may be asleep down in the
Ooh, what a look at that play, man. Coach Frick is showing off.
Didn't even have to do the cartwheel this time.
Oh, man. Usually you say flash in the leather, but he barehanded that thing.
Yes, sir. 1-2 here to Reese. Reese takes that one up high for 2-2. Crowd thinning out back there.
Yeah.
It's gotten cold, folks. The weather has changed a bit since the beginning of the game. Of course, that was 2.5 hours ago.
That it was.
Reese pops that one up. Shortstop calls for that one and squeezes it. First out of the inning here in the 7th. All about getting people on base. Isn't it funny how almost every sport is just based off fundamentals? You do the fundamentals correctly, and about every sport, you got a real good chance of winning.
Yeah.
We live in the age of ESPN Sports Center now where the fundamentals aren't really appreciated anymore. Home runs, dunks, touchdowns, you know. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down here.
Speaking of ESPN, how's your bracket?
It's busted.
Yeah.
She's busted. How about Virginia losing last night?
Unbelievable. What an unbelievable
First
game.
time ever, 16 over a 1. I didn't even know what UMBC stood for before the game.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had to look it up.
University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Tell you, I was watching that. I kept thinking, no, Virginia's going to come back. They're going to come back.
I did too.
Eventually, the time was not going to allow that to happen, and then you felt like, wow, we just kind of watched a little bit of history here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ethan Burkett. Keep getting on base here, Ethan. And he does, and Ethan continues to produce for the Cards. He's been on base a lot today.
He has.
And that's going to bring up the shortstop, Briar Repking. And just takes people on base. Let's just keep doing it. Ethan's going to – that's probably a good move for Ethan.
Yeah.
That man at second means 0 right now, but that out is huge. And so there was a pass ball. Ethan decided to stay at first. That's a smart decision. Didn't have a good jump on it. Looks like we're blowing up again from the truck downstairs. I think we got to him after we said they were sleeping. Oh, Bill sent me. Well, they've got a lot of time on their hands down there.
They do.
Bill has sent me some lumberjack imitation maple syrup. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
A lot of time going on down there. There's a smoke right job up the middle. Nice play by the second baseman. And that is 4-6-3, and that's going to end the game for the Tigers. And Olney comes over to Louisville and puts 24 up on the board for a final of Olney 24, North Clay 15. Not exactly what we wanted today. Again, you score 15 runs, you think you should win the game, and you should, but weren't in the cards today. We're going to take a quick couple-minute break here, come back and go over the box score for our Cardinals, and we'll probably then send you off for the day. Our next game is on next Friday against Oblong. Appreciate you sending that up, Don. But either way, here it's 24-15, the final. We'll be back right after these messages.
Here at Louisville Collision Center, when you walk in, you become part of our family. Our number one thing here is not just turning a profit. Our number one thing here is serving our community, and that is very important to me. Know this, you can trust us, and we'll wheel and deal.
Marion County Savings.
I enjoy working here because the employees are treated like family.
This is a great place to work, that's for sure.
We enjoy helping others.
Our customers are like family to us.
Our mobile banking app is so easy to use.
We're social. Like us on Facebook.
Thank you to our members and customers.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
I'm Jane Ware, your Modern Woodman agent.
When you want it fixed right the first time, there's only one name to call, Landers. We've been serving Salem and surrounding areas with top quality collision repair for over 20 years, and we're stronger than ever. We owe all of our success to you and your faith in our work. Our promise to you is when it's fixed for life. So if you find yourself in a mess, call the best. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. 1-888-LANDERS. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did.
Automotive, clothing, farm and ranch, footwear, grocery, hardware, home products, lawn and garden, pet and sporting goods, all at your Salem Rural King. Stop in and check out our new renovation. With tons of new products, we have something for everyone in your family. Stop in at 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Welcome back to the park here in Louisville. Game is over. A long old game, about 2.5 hours. It ended up being a football score with Olney putting 24. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. Olney putting 24 up on the board, and Cardinals putting 15 on the board. If you put 15 on the board, you should win the game, Roy.
Yeah.
But not in the Cards today, and the Cards will fall to 2-1. Continued success probably for the Olney Tigers. That was their first game of the year, and I tell you, they came out hitting.
They did.
Just talked to Coach just for a second there. He won't be in the booth today, but he said, yeah, they hit the ball pretty well. They do, obviously. Got to get the ball down, though.
Yeah.
And so you see you can get punished pretty good against a good team if you keep the ball up all day long.
That's right. When you put it on a tee like that against a team like Olney, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately what the Cardinals did most of the day with the pitching. Real quickly, we're going to go over the stats for our Cardinals, and then we will probably get out of here for the rest of the day. Roy, what we got?
So we got Tyson Jones went 2 for 3 for the day. Had himself a nice day. Quincy went 2 for 5. Jordan, of course, went 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, one of them being a grand slam.
Big time. Big
time hit there. Reese went 1 for 5. Ethan went 2 for 3. Repking went 0 for 5. Van Dyke went 1 for 3. Clifton 0 for 1 with 4 plate appearances, and then 3 for 4 for Luke Fleener, which had a pretty good day hitting there.
Yeah, Luke was on base a lot today. Yeah. Nice to see that bottom half of the order getting on. You need that, to be successful. But not what the Cards wanted today. Olney goes home with as a victor today, 24-15. Our next telecast will be next Friday against Oblong, so we got about a week off here. And it'll be nice to welcome the Cards back next Friday. They'll probably have 2 or 3 games, I imagine, early on in the week away. But the baseball season is rolling along already, Roy.
Yeah, hopefully the next time we'll have a telecast, it'll be a little warmer, but we'll have to see.
Yep, it got a little chilly here. The temperature dropped quite a bit, especially with the wind starting to really play a factor, and we saw the wind play a factor in the game, a couple home runs. But Jordan Blummer continues to hit the ball well right now for the Cards, and we see some maturity in some of the hitters of the Cards. So we're growing. We're going to get there. Just a tough day today. It's one of those games.
That's right.
All right, for Roy Taylor, Don Ross, Bill Holman, Madison Healy, Taylor Jones, and
Cordell.
Cordell. Don't want to fit Cordell. I knew I was missing somebody. I'm Joshua Zink. We appreciated you joining us today. Our next telecast will be Friday against the Oblong Panthers. Please join us then, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.